All right, we'd like to welcome everyone watching out there in Evangel country. We are live from Larry Simmons Stadium. Thank you, Ryan. So for the first home game of the 2024 season, it's officially Friday Night Lightning for the 2024 football campaign. The Lightning are 1-0 on the season, having won their first game up in Gatlinburg, Tennessee 2 weeks ago over the Arundel Parrott Academy Patriots out of North Carolina. And so they're having their first home game tonight, also the first 11-man game of the season against the Abbeville Christian Academy Generals. So the Generals have made their way up here from South Alabama, and we expect to have a great game tonight. Again, the first time the Lightning have played 11-man since the 2021 season, if I'm not mistaken. So we are excited about this contest tonight. With me on the broadcast team, get that showing here for you in a second. There we go. Your assistant producer tonight is my daughter, Lauren Kate Stafford. Appreciate you joining us tonight. Camera one operator is going to be Penn Bullock. That's going to be your high camera tonight. Excited to have a second camera down on the field tonight. It's going to be operated by Brooks Bedsole. Your switcher of the cameras is going to be Matt Holmes, his maiden voyage on the broadcast team tonight, as well as Brooks, who's with us for the first time in a football game. Color commentary is going to be provided by Ryan Staniscavage. Ryan, glad to have you here tonight.
Thank you.
And I'll be your producer and play-by-play announcer. I'm Scott Stafford. So that's your broadcast team for tonight. Go ahead and hide that, Lauren Kate. So you can see on the field, 100-yard field tonight for this 11-man game. So we are super excited to get this contest started. The Lightning will be wearing the Navy uniforms with the Columbia blue numerals. Their silver helmets and the white pants. Abbeville Christian is not on the field right now, but I imagine they're wearing white with some sort of black and red trim. They'll be coming out shortly. So, guys, before I get your thoughts on the game, we're going to hear what Coach Smith had to say about it. So we'll give you the Coach Smith show right now and be right back in a few minutes. All right, we're here with ECS Athletics Director and Head Football Coach Tim Smith. Coach, congratulations on a big win in Week 1 over the Arundel Parrott Patriots from North Carolina. A lot of changes from last year's team. You lost 16 seniors, and although you have a lot of seniors on this year's squad as well, there's not as much experience as that group as last year had. Talk a little bit about what you learned from your team in Week 1.
Yeah, we knew our kids would go up there and play hard, and we were concerned about the heat. It was very hot, so we really worked on our conditioning this year. I always know these kids here are going to play hard, but we had to put so many new kids in places. I mean, a whole defense, all 8 of them.
Yep.
Now, we had some kids that's got a lot of experience over the last few years, but still, to put 8 new starters out there, I'm sure Coach Clay would tell you we were a little nervous.
Mm-hmm.
And then after the first drive, we was really, really nervous. And then on offense, we had some changes. You know, we got a new center for the first time in 4 years, a new guard for the first time in a few years, and we moved a guard to tight end. Yeah, he's sitting over there. He wants us to throw him the ball so bad again. But, you know, they played hard. They come out. We took the first punch, and then we delivered the next 2 or 3, and, you know, it says a lot about our kids.
Mm-hmm.
We're excited about this year.
Yeah, you referred to Ethan Stallings to my left and Simon Stafford, the caboose of my family, to your right. And we'll talk to them here in a few minutes. So, Coach, you mentioned it was hot. They got out to an early start, punched us in the mouth. Three plays from scrimmage into the game. They score a touchdown. What do you think was maybe the turning point, or what did you do to get your guys going and build some confidence and wind up running away with that game?
Yeah, I think it was that first drive after they scored. We got the ball. We got 1 first down, and then it was 4th and 4 and about there on our own 45, and I decided to go for it. I thought we needed to try to gain some momentum back, not give them the ball back and let them hit us again. Because with a young team, you go down 2 on the road, it's tough sometimes. And we made it, and then after that, we were off and running on
That's
offense
right.
again, and then the defense settled in. Coach Clay and Hagan, they do a good job. Clay got the defense to settle back in. We didn't change anything, really. We just did what we were supposed to do. And once we had 2 blown assignments, and they scored twice off of those. And then they scored 1 late in the game with some of our younger kids in. Other than that, I thought the defense played really, really well.
Yeah. Yeah, as we were calling the game, we could kind of tell those were some busted assignments as easily as they scored. But, yeah, that was a great win. Hats off to Arendelle Parrott for coming over from North Carolina to Gatlinburg to play that game. So now, 2 weeks later, we are back home at our home away from home, I guess you could say now. We've played here before. It's been a few years. But we're playing at Larry Simmons Stadium in Alabaster this week instead of the Evangel Sports Complex. Just talk a little bit about how this game came to be and what your thoughts are at playing on Larry Simmons Stadium tonight.
Yeah, first of all, we want to thank the city of Alabaster for allowing us to play on the field and practice on it a few times a week to get us prepared for playing 11 minutes, our first 11-man game in 3 years. Abbeville Christian, I played them many times when I was at Cornerstone. This will be our first time here. Coach Matt Mims is the head coach. They had a tough year last year. But if you look at his roster last year and look at it this year, they've got about 14 new players. So we really don't know what to expect from them. I know they'll be well coached and they'll play hard. They're excited to come up here and play. Larry Simmons Stadium means a lot to me. It goes back to my high school days when we played Thompson there a couple of times and didn't win either time. But to walk back out on that field now and what the city has done to update it, when you get here tonight, you will see it is a very nice stadium.
It's a nice facility, that's for sure. So you mentioned, first 11-man game in a couple of years. I've asked you this in the past when we played some 11-man games, but just maybe for those people who are not familiar with this, it is a bit of a transition to go from 8-man to 11-man and then vice versa. One thing between 2 seasons, but in the middle of the season, it's even got a higher level of difficulty. Just talk a little bit about what that's like.
Yeah, it's been a challenge. I'm not gonna lie. The good thing is we had an off week, and now we play 3 11-man games in a row. So as Coach Clay and I was talking day before yesterday at practice, I said about the time we get this back to where we remember everything we were doing, we got to flip it back to 8-man.
That's right.
It's still football. At the end of the day, the team that lines up correctly, plays the hardest, doesn't turn it over, does their assignments, they're going to win the game most nights. And hopefully that'll be us tonight. I know our kids are excited to play 11-man again.
So what's it like from a roster depth? I know we have a lot of people playing both ways in 8-man. Is it even more stretched with the 11-man roster?
Yeah, it is. I mean, you're going to see more kids on both sides of the ball. They're playing both ways. Some of them, I know Eli Black yesterday when we was going over special teams, I don't think he ever left. He starts on defense. He's probably the first sub on offense, and then he's on every special team. He don't leave the field much. I think Ethan's about the same way. He's on about everything. Simon's now starting on defense. He gets his first start tonight at outside linebacker. Rover.
Oh, boy.
Rover, my bad.
I'm on the special teams, too.
He's on most of the special teams. I really like to add the kids that, sometimes some of them don't get as much playing time, but they're close. And I like to get young kids on the special teams because I feel like it gives them an opportunity to get out there and just see what the game feels like. And I can especially remember when Ethan was in the 9th and 10th grade, and he got a lot of his first playing time come on special teams.
That's right.
And a lot of times you'll find somebody that you need on the field more that's been on special teams because they'll get after it.
That's right. That's right. So speaking of Ethan, one of our 2 seniors we have with us on the Coach Smith show today. Ethan, as Coach Smith said, you've been around the program a long time. You and Simon both go back to your early junior high days, but Simon took off a couple of years. We'll talk about that in a minute. So just maybe just talk about what all these many years have meant to you from a personal growth perspective, fellowship perspective, that kind of thing. What has Evangel meant to you?
Evangel's meant a lot to me. Out here in football, it's more than just playing the sport. We grow as friends.
Mm-hmm.
Each and every one of us is a brother. We're a family out there. And the coaches, they help us to, become better men in life, teach us a lot about God as we go. And it's just when you're out here, you're learning to be a better man. It's not just becoming a better football player, and it's just a great place to be.
Absolutely. So, as Coach mentioned, you're playing both ways. Last year, you were kind of locked in on the offensive side of the ball, maybe a little bit on defense. But what's that been like going both ways? Do you feel like you've got your legs under you enough? And
we had a bye week last week, so I definitely feel rested now. But after that game, I was very sore. But it takes a lot more to play both ways. You have to go out there and give it your all every single play, and you don't get a break. But it's doable, and we manage.
So I know they push you in practice, and you have a certain number of reps you do and sprints and everything. Do you guys get together off the field and do some extra, or you just go with what the coach gives you?
Yes, sir. Well, I don't really get with anybody up here, but I'll get with some of my friends from Clinton, and we'll throw at the field. I live so far from everybody up here, but we really love to go to the gym together. We won't throw or anything, but four or five of us will go to the gym and work out every single day after practice and get to know each other a little bit better.
Yeah. Well, we talked about there's a lot of new faces, some guys who came up from JV or joined the team and don't have as much experience. Who have you been most surprised with or pleasantly surprised with as a newcomer to the squad this year?
We call him, his name's Ben. He's a sophomore. It's his first year. He plays defensive back and
Benjamin Davis?
Benjamin Davis, that's the one. He's a dog out there. He gives it his all every single play, and he gets frustrated when he doesn't do well. That's something I like about him, and he tries his hardest.
Okay. Yeah, I've been impressed with young Benjamin myself, the little action I've seen.
Not a bad baseball player either.
That's right.
Just throwing that plug in there.
He helped y'all get a ring last year, didn't he?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, we should talk about that. We talk about football on here, but I mean, baseball, softball, basketball all got their rings in the last couple of weeks, and so not just a football school for sure. And Evangel has been a special place for a long time, and last year we kind of covered all the bases, so to speak, and with all the sports and getting championships. That was really neat thing to see. So moving on to Simon now, or did you want to say anything about that? Okay. All right, Simon. So you're a senior this year, and as Coach mentioned, you're going to get some playing time today. Maybe start a little bit on defense. But you took a couple of years off. Just talk a little bit about that journey that you've been on, playing up till I think your freshman year, and then taking a couple of years off to focus on your fishing passion, I guess you'd say, and then coming back to football and how that decision was made.
Well, for one thing, fishing wasn't really just a passion. It was kind of my goal to get into college originally because I'd seen all the other success from other anglers around me, but it's just really hard to play a football game on a Friday night and then wake up 3, 4 o'clock in the morning and then go out and fish a tournament till, whenever the tournament's over. That was really one really difficult thing for me, and it was just, I don't know, football, it's all summer long, and, you don't really get much time to fish. I just wanted to focus more on fishing. Well, senior year came around, I was playing pickleball with Kent the other night, or not really the other night, it was about a month ago, 2 weeks before the season had started. And Kent was like, well, I'm playing linebacker. And I was like, Kent, why are you playing linebacker? You're a quarterback. And he was like, we need a linebacker. And I was like, so I asked Dad, I said, Dad, can you text Coach Smith, see if there's still a chance I can play? He says, you text him. And so he sent me Coach Smith's number, and I texted Coach Smith, came to practice, and I was out of shape, and I still am.
Oh, you're out of shape. Can I tell the story?
Were you ever in shape, though, to be really, honestly?
My freshman year, I could run around out there, but it's a lot different.
Yeah, go ahead, Coach.
Well, his first day of practice, the first couple of days we took it easy on him. Just let him get back. But his first sprint, I think he was going to show us I can still run, which he can still run. He won. He ran as hard as he could, Ethan, you remember he was doubled over like, Coach, I really can't breathe right now.
Blood red.
I saw you run that one really good.
Ran it fast. I was the first one down there. I looked behind me, and I saw Will and Nick and Kemp, and I said, I'm not supposed to be in the front of the line.
Yes, and the second one he didn't make.
No, I almost passed out.
Yeah, I'm a little disappointed he didn't lose his lunch that day. I mean, that was.
I tried so hard.
I wish I would have. Probably would have felt better.
Probably would.
Yeah, probably would have.
We're glad he's out here, though. We really are.
It's been a lot of fun.
Well, good deal. So you and Ethan go back a long way. So what's Coach Smith doing to keep you two out of trouble this year?
Not a whole bunch. He's actually – there's a lot of times where we'll be doing stuff together, like on, blitz formations. He'll kick out one way as a defensive end, and I'll come in with another way. There's just a lot of stuff we've been able to do together. Ram. I ain't going – hey now.
Yeah. Don't give away all the X's and O's.
Coach Clay see this, he gonna go, what are you doing?
But there hasn't been a lot of stuff he's done to separate us because he can't really separate us out when we're leaving practice. But
yeah, no, I'm just kidding.
he has put us together on a lot of stuff. Coach Hagan puts us together. We'll be on the same side of the O line if we're in there on offense, or we'll be on the same side of the defense. Yeah, I'm the rover, so I'm on the back end. So I'm either on Reed's side or Ethan's. But a lot of times I'm over there with Ethan.
Yeah.
We're 19 and 20. We look pretty cool out there.
And very humble, too.
Yes,
I
sir,
see.
extremely. We take pride in that.
Mm-hmm.
That's yours.
Yeah. That's him.
Caboose.
See what I got to deal with?
Caboose.
Yeah, the caboose. Well, guys, it's been a pleasure talking to you. We, as always, wish you all much success tonight on the gridiron at Larry Simmons Stadium in Alabaster. And until next week, I guess we'll sign off and say strike lightning.
Thank you. Strike lightning.
Strike light.
And there you heard Coach Smith talking about tonight's matchup with the Abbeville Christian Generals. Again, this is the first time these two teams have met on the gridiron. Ryan, I'll start with you. What are your thoughts on this first 11-man game here from Larry Simmons Stadium tonight?
Well, I don't really know what to expect. I read a write-up in our local paper that had a pretty good game prediction for us, at somewhere around, if I can recall, 56-13 or something, and I'm a little hesitant to go that far. I know that this team was not very good last year. They were 1-9. But 4 years ago, they won 10 games and made a deep run into the playoffs. Since then, they're 7-24. And, things change really quick in private school football. Rosters can turn over pretty quickly. And, again, we're playing their game. So we're playing their 11-man game, and so there are going to be some challenges. I would be shocked if we have a single kid on the team that didn't just watch the last 11-man game that Evangel's played. So most of these kids probably haven't played one. If they have, it's been in youth football. So I think we've got to be real hesitant before we go in and think that we've got this in the bag. I think it's going to be a very tough game. And it's going to set up because we've got two even tougher games coming up right after this.
Yeah. We're having the prayer right now, so we'll take a pause for that. Now the guys are turned towards the flag for the national anthem, and then we should have the run out and the coin toss. Captains for tonight's game, number 19, Simon Stafford, number 10, Nick Cloud, and number 15, Wesley Holmes, a.k.a. Jack Frost. So that's your captains for tonight's game. Matt, what do you think? Your son's a captain tonight. Pretty special, huh?
Yeah, that's pretty special. I didn't know that was coming, but what a night for high school football. Friday night, under the lights. The weather is beautiful. The team is excited and hyped up about this game. The coaches prepared. They've been waiting for weeks for this. Abbeville's traveled 3 hours up here for this game, but they got some weapons on the other side of the ball. They have a quarterback who's elusive and can get the ball down the field. And some of their backs, once they hit the corners, they can turn on the afterburners. That's why our defensive ends got to make sure they're getting upfield, containing that run, where our defensive line controls the trenches, gets the O-line on their heels so we can control the pace and the tempo of this game from the defense. I think we got a great shot at this. I'm excited, and let's play ball.
Amen. So national anthem is in the books, and we are ready to play ball. Apologize, we couldn't get the PA mic or PA sound run through our system here. We're at the mercy of Larry Simmons Stadium equipment, so that wasn't an option. But now the captains will make their way to midfield. As I mentioned, number 10, you see there Nick Cloud. Number 19, Simon Stafford, and number 15, Wesley Holmes. And for Abbeville Christian, you got number 5, Titus McCrate. Number 55, Hunter Reynolds. Number 56, Christian Hatfield. Number 4, Josh Espy. And number 3, Wyatt Farrar. Hope I said that right.
I think it's probably fairer.
Fair
Yeah.
enough.
Or far.
Wyatt was real explosive last year for Abbeville Christian. He had some exciting plays, so we need to keep an eye on him tonight.
Yeah, he's listed as an athlete on the roster, a senior. Rather young ACA roster for the Generals. I think I counted, let's see, they got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 seniors, maybe 12, so maybe not as young as I thought, but they do have a lot of, I see a few 8th graders, some 9th graders, so they've got a lot of underclassmen on the roster as well. But like we said in the coaches show, we're not the most experienced group either. There are a lot of seniors on this roster, maybe even more than last year's squad, but last year's seniors were too deep almost. So it looks like the Generals are going to receive. I didn't see who won the toss. I guess maybe we won the toss and deferred, but the Generals are going to receive. So we should have the run out here, and we'll be ready to go for the first edition of Friday Night Lightning for 2024. Looks like we got a new banner this year, a Navy one.
Yeah.
And here come the Lightning. Reed Castleberry and Cade Joyner. Henry Rhodes leading the run out, the seniors. And the guys are fired up and ready to go.
Yes, they are.
I'm going to be real interested to see how we set up on kickoff.
Yeah, you need to. There you go.
There we go. I'm going to be real interested to see how we set up on kickoff here. You know, with 8-man, especially on a 100-yard field, which we saw last week, there's a lot of gaps. We're trying to sit there and pooch into these gaps. Well, now those gaps are closed. And so now we've got to really stick to lanes. We've got to really stick to discipline and on kickoff coverage. And so that's going to be interesting to see what our strategy is to go with that change.
So your probable starters on defense, cornerbacks will be Cade Joyner and Will Welch. Benjamin Davis will be at safety, so the Lightning looks like they're going to run a 3-deep coverage. Linebackers, outside linebackers, Kemp Swords and Simon Stafford. Inside linebackers, Eli Black and Nick Cloud. Defensive ends, Ethan Stallings and Reed Castleberry. Your tackles will be Caleb Woods and Wyatt Chandler. So Lightning will be running a 4-4 defense with 3 deep in coverage, or 3 men in coverage, rather. Will Welch is deep to receive for the Lightning. Number 2, that's Rudy Ward, a junior, is going to kick it away. So the first 11-man game for the Lightning since 2021 is underway. It's a short kick to the right hash mark. Benjamin Davis has it, angling towards midfield, and going to be stopped for little or no gain.
Yeah, that ball had a lot of hang time. Once he got there, the wall had already closed in around him. Didn't have much room to run.
And so the Lightning will go to work. Sorry, I should have given you the probable starters on offense. So of course, your starting quarterback is going to be Kemp Swords. They do a little sugar huddle there. Come out quick, little tight formation, quarterback sneak. Kemp Swords right up the middle for 2, maybe 3 yards on first down. It'll be 2nd and 7 or 8 coming up.
That's a throwback to last year. Last year we started almost every game, I think, with a QB sneak.
You know, Coach Smith is an Auburn fan. That kind of shades of some Auburn
That's right.
offensive schemes going on there.
And if anybody's wondering, our air conditioning works very well.
Yeah. Yeah, we can adjust that, by the way. We've got it on Jack Frost in here.
That's right. Number 15 was up here earlier working on it.
This time, Swords in the shotgun. Wants to throw it on 2nd down, but there's a flag thrown towards the defensive side of the ball. They're going to call offsides on the Generals.
It's a big help right there. That's going to set up 2nd and short. And, man, when you're in 2nd and short, you get your whole playbook open.
And that's what Coach Smith said in the pregame show. He said, yeah, we're going to 11, man, but at the end of the day, it's lining up right, blocking, tackling, making the least mistakes, you know, not turning the ball over. It's still just football. Generals make the first mistake of the game. Now Kemp Swords has got to run. He's going to take off around right end. Has a blocker out there. There's going to be a flag, and I think they're going to get the receiver for holding out there. So this one's probably coming back. It should be a spot foul, but it's probably going to negate the first down.
Yeah, it looks like we're going to be, well, yeah, 2nd down and 6 or, oh, it's a block in the back.
Okay, so we'll see if that's a spot foul or I think it is a spot foul, right?
It is. It is.
It is, so it's going to be 2nd and about 5. Yeah, okay. So three snaps, and we run officially 1 play. Swords in the shotgun again. That's Joyner in motion on the sweep around the left end.
Good stiff arm.
Yep.
Come on.
Man breaks through and gets the tackle behind the line of scrimmage. Nice tackle by number 7 that time for the Generals, Ridge Crawford, a freshman.
That brings up 3rd and 9 and kind of to Evangel form on this offense after our first game. It seems like we needed to get ourselves into a pickle before we we pulled off some magic. So.
Ridge Crawford listed as an athlete on the depth on the roster rather. One of those young guys who's showing some athleticism here in the early going. 4-man front, walking one up, looking blitz. They come. Swords on the screen. No, he takes it. I think he was down.
He was down.
He's going to take the sack. So the Lightning were setting up the screen, and they let the lineman come free, but Swords couldn't find the receiver, or he was covered up. I didn't see.
I think he was covered up by the linebackers. It seemed like the entire defensive line came, but the linebackers stayed home.
Yeah, they showed blitz early. And they got back there quick. We're going to have to tighten up that O-line.
Yeah, I just saw it on the delay here. Nick Cloud was the intended receiver on the screen, and he didn't get free quick enough. So Will Welch is on to punt for the Lightning. Can't see the number on the guy. Little rugby-style kick. Nice spiraling punt.
Wow.
Beautifully
That's
done.
a block in the back right there.
No call, but he fumbles,
Fumbled.
and the Lightning might have it back.
Sorry if I'm clapping too loud. I'm a little bit of a homer.
Indeed. That was number 22 on the return. Swade Kirkley, a senior, and he just had it stripped from him. That was, let me see if I can, the man that stripped it was also the one that recovered the fumble.
Yeah, it looked like Christopher got blocked in the back right there, but we get the ball, and I'm not going to complain about that.
I know. That's what I was watching. I was like, hey.
Staniscavage runs onto the field. Number 5, who they call Stan. I wonder why.
Well, it's funny when I get a call from a coach or I'm talking to a coach, they refer to, it takes me a minute. I'm trying to figure out who's he talking about.
4 wide receivers, Welch in motion. They fake the option that way. Swords up the middle, weaving his way, and he fumbles, and the Generals get it right back. Big hit by the Generals defender.
Well, it sure is a missed opportunity, but I guess we'll just take it as a really good punt.
Yeah, and some sloppy football going on by both teams here in the early going.
Yeah, number 7, Ridge Crawford with the big hit right there that knocked the ball loose.
And the Generals come out with 4 wide. Quarterback is number 6, Mason
Bad
Stachel.
snap.
Get the ball, get the ball.
And I think he got it back. Yes, he did, but it's all the way back inside the 10-yard line, maybe the 8.
It's a flag on the field.
I think we're probably going to have a hold. That's in the vicinity of holding.
Yeah.
Chop block.
Yeah. So we're going to take the play, and it's going to be 2nd down and a long way. Saluria.
Well, so far, the best defense has been offense.
For both teams.
Yes, for both teams.
4 wides again. Handoff this time right at the middle, and the Lightning stuff it.
Wow.
Ethan Stallings is there. Simon Stafford. I think Caleb Wood stuffed the middle.
I tell you what, last game, I guess I keep wanting to say last week, but 2 weeks ago, Caleb Woods really, man, I tell you what, he earned his ticket. He was a machine in the second half when he got put in, and rightfully has earned a starting position.
Yeah, great job standing that O-line back on their heels on that play.
It's 3rd and 33, if my math is correct. Another short run, this time to the left side. Couple of yards. Obvious punting situation coming up for the Generals. So Brooks is telling me camera 2 is going to go dark here pretty soon. He's losing his battery, just to let you know there, Matt.
I appreciate that. We don't want to have what happened 2 weeks ago and just a blank screen radio broadcast.
Yeah. So punting from his end zone, his jersey's kind of scrunched up there. I can't get a number.
I think we got a false start. We jumped across the line, but it looks like we were drawn across by number 1, Abbeville.
Nope, they're going to call it on us.
Not the type of call we're supposed to get at home.
So 4th and let's see, 10, 15, 25.
Or Helena's that way.
Shanked punt off the side of his foot. Might not make it to it makes it just past the original down to gain. Stopped around the 42-yard line. So the Lightning are going to have excellent field position on the General side of midfield.
We'll take that.
Yep.
That was a great stand by the defense to answer Abbeville's defense.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we obviously have great field position right here. We really need to take advantage of this opportunity.
Henry Rhodes breaks the huddle. This time Swords goes under center in a tight formation. 3 men in the backfield. Power play, the little missed handoff there, missed exchange with the quarterback. Still a nice run. That's number 9, Eli Black. It's going to get about 5 yards on first down.
Yeah, good job, Eli, there, keeping his feet moving and his head down, getting those extra yards.
Yeah, and probably even better, the best part of that play was Kemp Swords just not fumbling it and getting the ball to Black.
Yeah, great job keeping your composure. Anytime you kind of get loose with the ball, you can kind of get a little sideways, but he kept his composure and got the ball to Kemp.
Lightning go back to their more standard 4-wide formation. Nick Cloud in the backfield with Swords.
All right.
The Generals jump off sides, and that looks like an obvious offsides. I didn't see a Lightning offensive lineman move.
No, I think he jumped when we went in motion, and that should be enough for a first down. I don't know why all the discussion. It seems to be. There we go. Not that complicated.
Sometimes you got to make sure you get it right, Ryan.
Yeah.
So they're going to say it's not quite a first down, 2nd and half a yard. Oh, now they give him the first down. Same formation. Joyner comes in motion again. Handoff, Nick Cloud, big hole up the middle, breaks off to the right side,
Get up there,
off
Nick.
to the races, finally brought down inside the 10. Number 0, Tony Crawford made a touchdown-saving tackle.
Yeah, great job opening the hole.
It's a great job of running. I mean, I love the misdirection.
Same formation for the Lightning. Handoff again. This time Nick Cloud is dropped. I think before he got back to the line of scrimmage, yes, he lost 2 yards on that one. And we're going to have a heat timeout, first timeout of the game, so we'll take it with them and hear a word from our sponsors. You're watching Lightning Football on the ECS Athletics YouTube channel.
My favorite part about Media Club is broadcasting the games. We learn how to do the audio-video setup, and producing a broadcast is a lot of fun.
Got to make the graphics for social media posts and learn how to update the ECS Athletics website, and we love Mr. Scott's birthday cake.
From minor bumps to unexpected injuries, Southern Immediate Care is here with expert care when it matters most. If you aren't feeling well, visit Southern Immediate Care in Helena from 8 a.m. to 7 p.m. 7 days a week at 225 Helena Marketplace. All right, we're back after the heat timeout. Lightning have it 2nd and goal inside the 10-yard line. Three wide receivers to the left side of the formation this time. Staniskavich to the right. Swords up the
Get
middle.
up there. Yep.
And he will find the end zone. Touchdown, Lightning. So the Lightning strike first here in the battle with the Generals.
Yeah, I think we got a lot of good misdirection going on, and that really opened up a gap for him to get through there.
And Kemp's just so shifty. I mean, his hips just move side to side quicker and faster than you would ever think, because he's speed-wise, he's not the fastest guy on the team, but he sure is shifty.
Yeah, the guard and tackle for the Lightning on the weak side of the formation both pulled, and just a basic counter play, and it was executed beautifully. In fact, number 77 for the Lightning, that's Eli McDonald, a junior. He was into the second level before he found a man to block. Beautiful execution by the Lightning.
Pen pans over to the scoreboard. We're Evangel Lightning 7, Abbeville Christian 0.
So we kicked an extra point. Wow. That's rare. Sorry, I was watching the replay to just watching the replay to make sure I saw what happened there.
I think Nick Sanders is kicking extra points.
Okay.
This is Nick's first year of varsity football. He played JV, but Nick is a very, very good soccer player. So
that makes sense.
Yeah.
So Staniskavich to kick for the Lightning. 2 men deep to receive for the Generals. High short kick, or medium range I should say. Lightning do a good job staying in their lanes, but nice return by the Generals. Hard man to bring down right there as he makes his way out to the 45-yard line. Good field position for the Generals. That was, see if I can get a number, number 3. That's one of the captains, Wyatt Farrer.
yeah, I think he's their secret weapon for the most part.
Yeah, and on the assist, number 15, Jack Frost, another captain. So it's good to see some captains getting in there making some plays.
So the Lightning come out in their 4-4 defense. Wyatt Chandler and Caleb Woods are your tackles. Reed Castleberry, Ethan Stallings are your ends. Fake the handoff, screen pass out to the right. Yeah, they don't call it. There it is.
They got it.
Yep.
Slung down by Eli Black is number 1, Jaden Buchanan, but this one's coming back.
Yeah, their receiver, Kemp got inside the receiver, and the receiver didn't know what to do but grab the jersey.
But like when I'm trying to pull my cat off the covers, it just hangs on.
Let's see what they're – I imagine they're going to take this. Yes, they are. So should be a spot foul.
Which ultimately is 12 yards
right.
at this point.
Yeah.
Yep.
It's going to be 1st and 22. Nope, 1st and 20. Tight end to the right, or an H-back to the right side this time. 2 wide receivers to the near side. Boom, big hit by Eli Black.
Wow.
Eli just picking up where his brother left off. I mean, he is just – these first 2 games have been all over the place defensively.
Sidelines excited for him. The coaches are excited for him. That was just an explosive tackle coming through there.
Eli Black, the scary thing is he's only a sophomore.
I know.
Goodness.
And he's playing inside linebacker. Passing down, looks like a screen pass. Flipped out. There's another hold. They don't call it. Number 3 had the jersey of Kemp Swords. My goodness. Coach Romano is giving an earful to the official. Needless, though, because it's – I think we'd rather just take the play because it's still 3rd and 21 coming up. I was so busy watching the hold, I didn't see who got the tackle. Short pass to the left side.
There you go. Force him in. There you go.
Wyatt Chandler on the tackle. As you said, he was forced back inside. That was number 0 for the Generals, Shatoni Crawford.
You know, I don't know the stats exactly, but so far everything's been backwards for Abbeville, and that's exactly what we want.
Number 2, Rudy Crawford in punt formation for the Generals. Will Welch deep to receive for the Lightning. This is an interesting punt formation.
Very interesting.
Makes you nervous.
Now they shift into a more conventional formation. Lightning look like they might have a bit of a punt safe on here.
Eli almost got to that one.
Decent kick. Welch is going to let it bounce. Yeah, that almost hit Joyner. So the Lightning will get the ball at around the 31-yard line. Decent field position for their next possession. As we wind down the first quarter, under 3 minutes to play, and the Lightning take over at their own 31-yard line. Did they stop the clock? Okay. I was looking at the clock. Looks like they ran several seconds off after the change of possession, which is fine with me.
For now.
Yeah, as long as it's in our favor. Little confusion as the Lightning break the huddle. Now they get set. Three receivers to the wide side of the field. Generals bring 5. Swords goes deep. Will Welch out there, makes a catch. Beautifully done by Kemp Swords over the shoulder of Will Welch. Number 3, Wyatt Farrer makes the tackle for the Generals.
That may have been the best pass Kemp's thrown since he's been here.
Yeah.
That was right on the money. And it was a rope.
He was. Line drive. He's on the baseball team, so he showed you his arm there. So Lightning in business in plus territory now inside the 35 of the Generals. Swords looks to his left. Got Welch again. Did he catch it?
He caught it. Wow, what a stretch.
Yes.
What a stretch.
He kept the ball off the turf. Nicely done.
We have great momentum going into this drive right here. We just need to keep the pedal to the metal.
I think we saw that 2 weeks ago. It was like once this offense starts to figure out, hey, we can do this, and they start trusting their coaching, man, they really do become unstoppable at points.
4 wides again on 2nd and 5. Joyner in motion. Sweep around right in, but there's a whistle.
I think somebody
Generals are offsides.
Offsides.
Yeah, it looked like their defensive end had encroached over there on the side, but I could be wrong.
That could very well be enough for a first down based off of where the marker is.
I got my son over there on the chain, so I could tell him to kind of shorten it up a little bit if we need to.
There we go. They're moving the sticks.
Watch that camera, too, as we get closer to our end zone. Looks like it's still running.
Mm-hmm.
Three wide to the near side this time. Joyner in motion again. There's the sweep around right end again. He cuts it back up the middle. Close to first down yardage. No, he's going to be a couple yards short.
I don't think that was the play design, but Kate did a great job of reading the hole and cutting it up to make the most out of the play. Last year was his first year, and you can tell he's getting smarter and smarter with this coaching, and boys start playing with their brains too as well as their bodies, and just leads to success.
Four wide again. Nick Cloud in the backfield with Kemp Swords. Swords short pass to the left, little wide receiver screen to Eli Black. Makes a couple of men miss inside the 10. It's going to be 1st and goal for the Lightning. Oh, there's a penalty flag. That's probably going to be a blocking foul on the Lightning. Yeah, looks like they're going to indicate block in the back. So that's going to be a costly penalty.
This definitely hasn't been a clean game.
See if I can see who got the block in the back. Oh, yeah, it's I think it was Henry Rhodes, number 56. Really didn't have to block that guy.
Unfortunately, often that's what happens.
Yeah.
You know, it's a guy that you ultimately didn't have to block.
So 2nd and 9 coming up for the Lightning. Tight end left is Ethan Stallings. Simon Stafford's the H-back on that side. 2 wide receivers to the wide side of the field. Fake the handoff to Cloud. Swords looking, can't find anybody.
Great
Takes
block.
off around right in. There's another
No
flag
way.
down. They're going to get Cade Joyner this time.
No.
He was in front of his shoulders. If that's the call.
That's the call, and it's not a good one.
Yeah, he did a great job. He was blocking downfield. He saw him coming around the side, got in front of the cornerback there, and I thought made a good block, but I'm not down there on the field.
Yep. And I think it was just a chip, too. Let's see. Yep.
Yeah. That was yeah. I don't know if I would have called that one. It looked like he just pushed him on the shoulder. Maybe a good acting job by the defender out there. Give him an Oscar. So is that the end of the first?
That's the end of the
That
first.
is the end of the first. So Lightning with a 7-0 lead here at Larry Simmons Stadium. We'll take a break and be right back. You're watching Lightning football on the ECS Athletics YouTube channel. Proudly serving Shelby and Jefferson counties, Better Lawn and Gardens is your trusted partner for top-tier lawn care, lawn treatments, landscaping, landscape lighting, and hardscaping. They have been enhancing Alabama property since 2011. Call today for a better lawn and strike lightning. With over 20 years of experience, Keystone Surfaces can make your natural stone dreams come true. They have accessible pricing and the staff is always working to make sure their clients are 100% happy with the final product. They work with granite, marble, quartz, quartzite, onyx, and soapstone. If you're looking for exceptional quality for your next kitchen or bath project, give them a call today. Perrin & Sons at 5300 Highway 280 in Birmingham has been locally owned and operated for over 50 years. Call them today for all your landscaping needs. All right, we're back for quarter number 2 at Larry Simmons Stadium in Alabaster, Alabama. The sun is setting in the west to our left. It's a beautiful night for football.
Yeah, we have a great crowd here tonight. The stands are almost full up here at Larry Simmons Stadium.
So Lightning have it second and about 16 at their own 30-yard line. 4 wide receiver formation again. Welch in motion. Fake the handoff, trying to run a little RPO to the left side. Sword's got nothing there, so he cuts it back. And the Generals rather show some strong defense on that play as the Lightning looks like they're going to be called for another block in the back. I think they got number 55, Emerson Dollins, that time.
And I'm not real sure that was intentional. Frankly, I think just Swords changing direction on them and the defenders changing directions. It was one of those things that was just inevitable.
Yeah. Yeah. At that point, when the play's blown up, get all you can and don't get any flags. Well,
we've seen the magic before.
Yeah.
Looks like it's 2 teams trying to see who can get the most penalty yardage tonight, or negative yardage. Second and 26 coming up for the Lightning. Second and 26. Where have I heard that before? Looking, Kemp Swords fires into traffic. Wow, not a well-advised pass there as he was looking for either Ethan Stallings or Will Welch. But there were a lot of white jerseys in that area.
Yeah, he had plenty of time.
Oh, that's a nice shot from Kemp. I mean, from Brooks down there. So Lightning go tight end to the left this side. Ethan Stallings ineligible on that side, it looks like. He's in to block. Swords going deep for Cade Joyner over his head. Looked like it was there. He had a step on the defender, and they're doing a little jawing after the play.
Yeah, that was a go route all the way. He had 1 or 2 steps over him. It was just beyond his reach.
Oh, yeah, we'll see that play
I'm
again.
going to say we'll see that play again.
That must have been third. Yeah, because there
it
was
third.
2 incomplete passes. So 4th down coming up.
And this is a great place for us to punt. I trust this defense right now. And I trust Will Welch's foot to be able to get it down inside the 10.
The rugby style. Oh, he hit the kicker, but no foul called. I think that was a good call. Bounces inside the 20, down at about the 16-yard line. So good job by the punt team. And the Generals have their work cut out for them, down by 7 here with 11:13 to go in the first half.
See if the Evangel defense can keep holding strong. So far, every time Abbeville's had the ball, they've been able to force them backwards. Some of that on Evangel and some of that self-inflicted.
Yep.
Handoff up the middle. Nice move to make the first man miss. Finally brought down by Wyatt Chandler and Simon Stafford. But not before he gets 6-7 yards on first down. I'll make it 8.
Yeah, the offensive line got a really good push off the ball, got our defense on our heels, and they got a good gain right there.
H-back to the right side. 2 receivers to the short. They run a sweep to the right side. Nice job by Reed Castleberry to string it out, and he makes the tackle for a loss.
What a great job of fighting off that block. That tight end had Reed, in good position. But Reed was able to stay home and fight off that block, keep working inside.
Yeah, kept him from getting the outside and turn it up the sideline.
Same formation for the Generals. Lightning brings 6 men. Short gain for actually close to first down yardage. Nice run there, but I think that was number 3, wasn't it?
Looks like we're going to be 4th and 1.
No, that was 22 rather.
22. Yep, this one that had the handoff on first down. Right here.
Yeah, there we go. Now I can see. 22 is Swade Kinkley.
Big substitution for Abbeville. Are they lining up in punt?
Yeah.
This is where it's a little
tight
different
game.
than 8
You don't
man.
want to. 8 men on a 100-yard field. You might consider it.
Is that Big Wood standing up? Look like he's ready to get back there.
High snap again.
Snap. Yeah,
Decent punt. Nobody's back to return, and it takes a tremendous bounce in favor of the Generals. It's going to be all the way down inside the 20.
On paper, that's a Division I punt right there.
That is flipping the field.
Looks like we were in safe mode the whole way.
Yeah.
And who knows, had that not been a high snap, what were they going to do? So.
9:05 to go in the second quarter. I see Simon Stafford's in the huddle, so they must be going to go with that power formation where he lines up in the backfield. I think that's the only set they have for him on offense. I see number 61, Fowler Vick, in the game at guard for the Lightning. And I think that's Emerson Dollins jumps. Number 55 in at right tackle.
Well, it wouldn't be a drive if we didn't have a little bit of a challenge.
And now they bring out the power formation guys and
bring in the we're behind the sticks guys.
Yeah. Eli McDonald trots out on the field for Emerson Dollins. Four wide receivers. Cloud in the backfield with Kemp Swords. Looking to his right, got a man in the flats, Cade Joyner.
Get up.
Nice tackle
Nice
on the
tackle.
recovery by number 9, Cal Knighton.
Brings up 2nd and 8. 7. Gained a little bit more than I thought.
Same formation. Welch in motion. Screen pass, left side, Cloud.
Get upfield.
Got some green grass in front of him, green turf rather. Pulled down, that might be a horse collar, no call. Looked like he was dragged down by the back of his shoulder pads, but
Abbeville number 0, he lost his helmet, so he's got to come out for a play.
Yeah, I've really been impressed with our running backs and receivers. It takes more than one hit to get those guys down. They're real driven to get that ball across the line.
And they're really playing by committee this year in both positions. I mean, we just don't have the experience that we had last year.
yeah. Looks like the Lightning left too early, no
Yep.
call. Little out and up route. Joyner is getting screened from the ball, no call though.
I actually think that was probably pretty good coverage.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was with him step for step.
And he didn't throw his hands up in his face.
Yeah. I think I'm ready for the AC to come back.
Yeah, I don't blame you. Here, put that on high then. Yeah.
Number 7 from Abbeville coming up limping.
You know, the remodeled Larry Simmons is really nice, but with the new LED lights outside, the
Yeah.
glare from that we see on the inside is quite noticeable.
Ball on the far hash mark. Lightning in 4 wide again. Welch in motion again. They swing it out to the right side. He spins around the first tackle, but not going far as he's swarmed under by the rest of the Generals' defense almost.
Well, Abbeville played like they'd seen that one before.
Yeah, that just took a long time to develop, and it gave the defense time to adjust and get to the ball.
So 3rd and 13 coming up for the Lightning. Should be getting close to another heat timeout.
I think we're about a minute away.
Ball on the near hash this time. 3 receivers tight to the wide side of the field. Welch in motion. And the Generals' defense is all in the backfield. Swords is just having to run for his life. Got a blocker out there.
At some point, there's got to be a horse collar.
Yeah.
That was a great run by Kemp right there, but, man, we've had 2 plays in this drive end with a horse collar that are just not getting called.
So 4th and about 4 coming up for the Lightning. Decision time for Coach Smith. Looks like he's going to punt. I think he likes the way his defense is playing. He's going to lean on them and play the field position game. High snap by us this time. It's a fake.
It's a fake.
Wide open as Kemp soars down the left sideline. Cuts it back to the middle of the field.
Get him, Christopher.
One
Block
man
him.
to
Get him
beat.
blocked.
Watch your right
There you
side. Ran down by number 1 for the Generals. Sorry, that's number 7. Ridge Crawford made the touchdown saving tackle for the Generals.
What a call. What a call. When the game has just been consistent, the same over and over and over again on both sides of the ball. What a call by Coach Smith and his staff.
Great job by Kemp, keeping his head down. I thought he was going to run the sideline, but he made a great job cutting back across the field, kept his feet up under him, held on to the ball. Just a great job all around.
Looks like the Lightning called the first time out of the game. So we will take it with them. Or did the Generals call a timeout? I don't remember them calling a timeout. I think we had that by accident. So we'll take it with them and be right back. You're watching Lightning football on the Raleigh's Place is a Christ-centered foster care ministry that exists to live the gospel by loving the fatherless. They serve children in surrounding counties as they provide and support foster homes, host a free summer camp, provide clothing and other resources, train foster parents, and equip teenage foster youth for life after care. Donate today at RaleighsPlace.org. Recognized by Best of Birmingham 2019 by Birmingham Magazine, Driscoll Gray is a full-service wealth management team. They specialize in retirement planning, wealth building strategies, and estate planning. Their firm has been serving clients for well over 25 years. Call them today at 205-383-4227 to get your free, no-obligation plan today. Securities and advisory services are offered through LPL Financial, member FINRA, SIPC. Are you looking to buy, sell, or invest? Call Mandy Welch with Exit Realty Cahaba. Not only is she an active licensed agent in Alabama, but she has been investing in flipping homes for over 15 years. Call her today so she can help you navigate through the current market. Mandy Welch, 334-315-9720.
Looking for a picture-perfect smile? Visit Ortho South in Pelham or Calera. We are Alabama's most experienced Invisalign provider, and we've been helping people smile with confidence for over 23 years. So schedule your free consultation today by visiting orthosouth.com or calling 205-235-3134. And remember, smile on.
All right, we're back. After the Lightning timeout, it's 1st and 10 after the fake punt, 19-yard line, 4 wide receivers for the Lightning. Handoff, Nick Cloud at the middle.
Block. Good.
Short gain. Looked like he had a big hole, but it closed quickly. Good defense by the Generals. Only a 2-yard gain for Cloud.
Yeah, Fowler Vick right there with a great block. That could have been a tackle for loss, but he hit that linebacker coming in to get him. So great job by 61.
Second and 8 for the Lightning. Number 16. First time we've called that number tonight. That's Paul Dixon. Newcomer to the Lightning, gets hit in the backfield. And that's about a 7-yard loss on second down.
Yeah, their defensive end played that just right. Stayed up there, didn't get blocked inside, and he just had his number.
Yeah, Dixon, a late addition to the roster, just joining the team in the last couple of weeks. He's a senior basketball player, really good basketball player, and he might be one of the fastest guys on the team. Coach Smith finally talked him into coming out. But his first play was not much success.
Well, we're definitely in 4-down territory, so we need to get some good positive yards here. We don't have to get them all.
Trips right, tight end to the left, Swords, swing pass, nice catch.
Nobody over
Picking
there.
it up off the top of his shoes as Cade Joyner and running out of bounds right around
5,
yard
the
short.
10, yeah.
or 10, yeah. So we're about a yard short. That's one of those you got to know where you are.
Yeah. Yeah, he was just wide open over there in the flats. He was almost surprised when nobody was around him.
I've got a hamburger on a quarterback sneak.
Yeah. They bring in the power package. So we're probably going to see a sort of a goal line formation here. Lightning up to the huddle, to the line of scrimmage, quickly out of the huddle. Go hard count.
They're trying to draw him.
And timeout taken by the Lightning. So 4:35 to go in the first half. Lightning leading 7-0. We'll take a timeout and be right back. You're watching Lightning football.
Looking for a picture-perfect smile?
Birmingham Broker was started in 2008 to help people get the most money for their vehicle. Our goal is to remove all the stress that comes with trading a vehicle or trying to sell it yourself. Avoid unfavorable trade numbers and having to meet strangers at Walmart. Let Birmingham Broker take the stress off of you and get you money in your pocket as well. Visit bhambroker.com today. Bailey Land Group provides land survey and professional engineering services specifically related to land development. We are centrally located in Montevallo, Alabama, and perform surveys across the states of Alabama, Mississippi, Georgia, and Tennessee. We also provide engineering services in these states, as well as others across the Southeast. Bailey Land Group, where we measure our success on the success of your project.
All right, we're back. Lightning up 7-0 over the Abbeville Generals here at Larry Simmons Stadium. 4th and 1 from the 9-yard line. And now let's see what the
Abbeville's going to call one. Yep.
So Abbeville calls timeout this time. There you go. First of the nope, the top one. The top one. There you go.
On a 4th and 1 coming in from a goal line type formation into a spread formation. I think those Abbeville coaches are wait a minute.
Yeah. And they had 3 timeouts. I mean, might as well use them, right?
Yeah.
We're getting close to the end of the half.
You can't cash them in.
Yeah, that's where you got to make sure you guys are staying loose. They've been out there for 3 minutes and haven't run a play.
Nice work by ECS Digital Media Club student Brooks Bedsole on the field camera tonight. So we are ready to go here. 4th and 1. Both teams have called a timeout. Let's see which one drew up the better play. Trips to the near side for the Lightning. Kay Joyner in motion. And now Will Welch in motion. Handoff, Nick Cloud. He's going to be close. I think he fumbled.
I think he got it. It's going to be close.
Yeah, it looked like he might have fumbled, then reached out and got it back. He's going to be right at the stick. Let's see if they get it. They give it to him.
They're going to measure.
They're going to measure. A rare measurement for Lightning football anyway.
Hope there's not too many links in those chains.
I did the chains for all the games last year at home, and I did not go do one measure.
Yeah. If it's looking like it's on it, they usually just wave it.
Yeah.
But when we're at home, it's a 40-yard wide field. Here it's 53 1/3, so a little bit harder to see, especially when it's on the near hash.
Jack Frost's brother Drake is out there on the chains. We'll try to get him to just yank it back just a hair.
Yeah, we need to get some home cooking, right?
Yes, sir.
That's what we pay him the big bucks for.
Looks like we got it.
Yes, sir.
Indeed.
First
we
down.
knew that, though, right?
Yeah,
I could see that from here.
I know.
I mean, Ryan, you should be down on the field helping those refs out. Game would go a lot quicker.
Well, I'd have to tell you, Nick Cloud looked like he ran about 7 yards.
He did. Wow, that was a locomotive going through there.
But it was only a 1-yard gain.
So Lightning will be 1st and goal from the 9. 5 men, really 6 men at the line of scrimmage for the Generals. Quick throw right side, not on the same page where Will Welch and Kemp Swords that time. Kemp threw the hitch, and Will was running more of a 8 to 10 yard dig route.
Yeah, we've really done a great job of balancing the run and pass plays, hopefully keeping that other team, the Abbeville Christian Academy, off balance.
Well, we've been successful going downfield on our passing, and I know we're in the red zone now, but we get to the second half, I'd like to see us choose to be more aggressive on the offense rather than lateral.
For 2 wides to the near side tight end and H-back to the left side of the formation. Option play to the left side. Stringing it out is Swords. He pitches it at the last second to Kay Joyner. He's in for the touchdown.
What a beautiful pitch, right at the perfect time. Wonder if they practiced that.
Yeah. The last time I did that was a year ago playing NCAA 2020 with my kids. And it worked for me too, so I'm glad to see it work for the Lightning.
Looks like the Lightning will line up for an extra point again. I mean, that was a thing of beauty. Nick Sanders on for the PAT. Eli Black with the hold.
Get up.
And it's good. Just over the crossbar, but it counts. 14-0 Lightning over the Abbeville Christian Generals. 4 minutes to go in the first half. Let's take a quick break and be right back. You're watching Lightning football. With over 20 years of experience, Keystone Surfaces can make your natural stone dreams come true. They have accessible pricing, and the staff is always working to make sure their clients are 100% happy with the final product. They work with granite, marble, quartz, quartzite, onyx, and soapstone. If you're looking for exceptional quality for your next kitchen or bath project, give them a call today.
I don't want to knock anything down. Oh, is it slide?
I think these are backwards. Yep. These are in backwards.
That is much better. Staniscavage to kick it away. It's an onside kick.
Good pass.
Hits off the General and another General.
Yes!
Picked up by number 8 for the Lightning.
Wow.
That is Michael Goebel on the recovery.
I think that's something.
That lasted longer than my last pinball game. That was amazing.
I mean, it looked like it hit off the helmet of 2 Generals.
I know.
There's one, there's 2. I'm watching it on the delay.
And it never went out of bounds. That's the craziest place. Yeah.
Man, I'm glad we got that, but you hate it for the Generals. I mean, how much worse luck can you have?
Well, this is where we need to stand on it, keep the pressure on the Generals.
I'd love us to see on this play just
Air
go
it
all
out.
out and air it out. Yep.
So Lightning go with a tight end to the near side, 2 wide receivers to that side. Also, Kay Joyner in motion. Now a pro formation as Will Welch comes in motion as well. Kemp to throw, swings it out to Cloud in the flat.
Great
on
block.
a screen.
Get
Got
up there,
blockers, first down yardage, and then some.
I think now we're starting to roll.
Will Welch with a great block to help him get outside on the corner.
Oh, sorry.
Is there a flag?
I wouldn't doubt it, but I don't see one.
I see one right on the
Oh, yeah.
48.
There sure is.
That was thrown by the white hat.
Yeah, that's going to be a defensive penalty. They've maybe a late hit
Oh,
or
late hit
roughing
on
the
the quarterback?
passer on Kent. That's just a frustration play right there. Yep. Personal
So
foul.
tack 15 on to that.
We'll take it.
So they wind the clock here.
Boy, that's a big penalty.
Four wide receivers again. Ball's at the 18-yard line of the Generals, 13-yard line. Throwing to the wide side of the field, and Joyner drops it.
That was a touchdown right there, too. He'd have got that and cut inside, and I think he started to cut inside before he actually secured the ball because he had his eyes wide open, could see the end zone, I bet.
Yeah, it hit him only about 3 yards deep, but it looked like about a 50-yard pass from Kemp there.
Yeah.
So the clock will stop with the incomplete pass. It's 3:29 to go in the first half. Lightning knocking on the door again as Ethan Stallings comes wide right. Don't see that very often. Looking for him is Swords. He has to take off and run as all his receivers.
He's got a wall.
A lot of green grass.
Oh.
And he's going to
get
score. First down.
Yep.
Touchdown,
Yep.
Lightning.
No flags.
That was
good.
all Kemp Swords.
Yep. Great job of the offensive line staying with it, paying attention, and seeing him come back across the field and have a wall of blockers there for him to slide in.
And no blocks in the in the backs on
sir.
misdirection. You know, it was wonderful. Yeah. Great job all around.
So a huge score here late in the first half by the Lightning makes it a 3-score lead, pending the point after try from Nick Sanders. Good snap, good hold, and this one is up and good. So Sanders is 3 for 3 in point after tries. And the Lightning have a 21-0 lead. We'll be right back. You're watching Lightning football. There's no one-size-fits-all when it comes to planning for your future. Chandler Financial Group understands that your financial goals are unique and your needs are going to change at various stages of your life. With over 28 years of experience in financial services, they can help you tailor a financial plan that meets your unique needs. Call Chandler Financial Group today at 205-620-9499 to schedule your free initial consultation. Securities and investment advisory services offered through Osaic Wealth, Inc., member FINRA, SIPC. Osaic Wealth is separately owned, and other entities and/or marketing names, products, or services referenced here are independent of Osaic Wealth.
In a few years.
Yeah.
Oh, that's so much better.
Yeah.
3:15 to play. Staniskavich to kick for the Lightning. 2 men deep to receive. Nope. Will Welch is going to
another one.
A squib kick, and it's going to go out of bounds. Did anybody touch it first? Somebody must have, because they don't throw a flag.
I think their guy muffed it trying to recover it.
So the Generals dodge a bullet there as Coach Smith tries a little trickeration on the kickoff. Did that some, or tried to do that some last week or 2 weeks ago in Gatlinburg, and I don't think we had any success with it. Of course, I wasn't watching much of the game.
Well, our defense allows you to take those opportunities.
4 wide receivers. Quick pass to the right side. Caught nicely under tight coverage out there. That's number 3. The speedy athlete Wyatt Farrer with the catch.
And good coverage. You know,
it was good coverage. Good pass, good catch.
Looks like they got Jack Frost in at the defensive end on the other side.
4 down linemen for the Lightning. Throw to the deep side. Kay Joyner thought he might have had a pick, but it was thrown too high for anybody.
The Abbeville receiver fell down, and it was all Cade. Been a little farther outside, he might would have come up with that one.
Yeah, we are playing on artificial turf, and there might be some dew settling on it. So H back to the right side, handoff up the middle this time, running room.
He's
Tackle
be
really close to
they're
the
gonna-
first down marker.
I think
They're
they're gonna
giving
give
it.
it to him. And maybe their first down.
I think you're right. There hadn't been many, if just the one. Another handoff up the middle. Better job by the Lightning defense that time, 2-yard gain.
Be slow to get up, boys, and let the clock run.
Yeah.
We're in no rush. Should be under 2 minutes after this next play. Fake the handoff this time, trying to throw a screen out there. Overthrows number 9. Heavy pressure that time from Ethan Stallings.
Ethan got there so quick that the quarterback couldn't set and plant his feet. And he just threw off the back of his foot right before Ethan hit him, and he just didn't have enough arm to get the ball to where it was supposed to go.
Generals go 4 wide again. Another pass up the middle, overthrows
Brings up 4th down.
Wyatt Farrer.
It doesn't look like they're going to come off the field, so.
Mason Stachel, your quarterback for the Generals, he's been under heavy pressure all night.
Yeah, the D-line really pushing that O-line backwards right there.
You know, I know ACA's behind and they got to make something happen, but if they don't pick this up, it gives us a great opportunity to get another score before halftime, and ACA gets the ball second half.
4th down and 8.
Yep.
And somebody's going to call timeout here. It's going to be the Generals. We'll take it with them and be right back. You're watching Lightning football. Family owned and operated for over 50 years, Shelby Concrete operates 9 ready-mix concrete plants from Central Alabama to the Gulf Coast. For your commercial, residential, or industrial service needs, visit their website today and ask for a quote. ShelbyConcrete.com. Window Wonders 205 is a local residential home window replacement company. We replace your old windows with high-quality, American-made, energy-efficient vinyl windows that have easy open and easy clean features. Our windows are tinted, filled with low-E argon gas, and come with a lifetime warranty. Tad Samples is your owner, salesperson, and installer, so you only have to deal with one person. Please call today for your free estimate. Option play on 4th down.
So it's Evangel ball.
Yeah,
Yeah, they don't get it, so it's going to be 1st down. Evangel going the other way.
No.
Had a lot of jerseys around that ball. It's good to see them swarm it.
I think the defense said, hey, that's our play.
Yeah.
But now we've got 1:47 left. So I wonder if Coach Smith and Coach Hagan are going to try to poke one in before the halftime, or are we going to run the clock out?
It's good to see they're platooning in a lot of guys along the offensive line. I just saw Fowler Vick run out there for Reed Castleberry, who's playing both ways, and there's a lot of guys getting some good reps on the offensive line tonight. Welch in motion. He takes the sweep. Around right in with a blocker in front. He cuts it back nicely, makes the first man miss.
Get out of bounds, Will.
Nice 8 or 9 yard gain there on 1st down.
Looks like we've already got a play call. So we are going hurry up.
Yep. 2-minute offense in effect for the Lightning. The defender is all over Cade Joyner.
Yeah.
They finally throw a flag.
Oh,
as he was being draped by number 7, Ridge Crawford.
Cade pointed it out to him and to let him know that the flag was there. So we got to be a little careful.
Yeah, Cade and the DBs for the Generals have been going back and forth. A little, that's football. A little sports, hopefully sportsmanship jawing going on out there.
It's all fun. It's their first home game, first 11-man football game in years. It's going to be exciting to them.
So after the penalty, it's going to be 1st and 10 Lightning at the 36 of the Generals.
They break the huddle and run 30 yards to the ball.
Yeah, the clock will start on the snap. Kemp looking left, way to the outside,
good coverage.
kind of behind Will Welch as number 9, Cal Knighton, runs it down and breaks it up.
That was good coverage.
Yeah, just a nice little out route there, but number 9 was all over it.
Lightning sideline is firing up the crowd here at Larry Simmons Stadium. A lot of noise being made by the Lightning faithful. 3 wide receivers to the left. Will Welch in motion. Swords on the draw. And he's going to be stopped for about a 4 or 5 yard gain. Sorry, to give him a 3-yard gain. 3rd and 7 coming up. Then clock is running, so Lightning need to hurry up a little bit here.
And in this position, 3rd and 7 is okay. That's kind of our comfort zone, it seems.
Yeah, this is definitely 4-down territory.
Yep. Especially
as inept as the Generals have been so far in the first half on offense. Out route to Joyner. I think it went through his arms. Yep.
Yep.
Stops the clock for 31 seconds.
So 4th and 7. I imagine the Lightning are going for it here. Let's see what Hagan Joyner, the offensive coordinator for the Lightning, has in his bag of tricks. Hagan Joyner, the older brother of receiver, defensive back Cade Joyner. He's also the nephew of head coach Tim Smith. If I have the family, nephew or cousin, somebody correct me on that.
I
think
believe it's nephew, yeah.
So 3 wide this time. Black was in there at tight end. They're going for it all.
Oh, that's a
There's
flag.
Another flag.
Yeah. There we go.
As
That
Rich
works.
Crawford grabbed the jersey of, is that Cade Joyner again?
Yeah.
And as a DB, there's nothing you can do when the ball is underthrown like that and you're out on the island. That you're going to run smack into the receiver. And
Rich Crawford's upset with himself or maybe with the call, but that was an obvious grab there.
He did.
Yeah. That defensive coordinator, they don't want anybody to get behind the ball, but you can't allow that to happen on a 4th down play like that. Give him another opportunity. But I'll take it.
Yes.
Yeah, Rich Crawford, he's a good-looking athlete. He's just a 9th grader. Got a lot of speed and athleticism. Just a little too tight on the coverage on a couple of plays tonight.
All right, 24 seconds and a timeout. So we can muster up.
Swords looking left, going for the end zone. Will Welch is out there. Good coverage again by number 9, Cal Knighton. So it's going to be 2nd and 10 with 18.5 seconds to go.
Yeah, that was a nice fade route, but the coverage is just on top of him. I don't even know if the perfect pass would have made it to him. Second down, clock stop. We got plenty of time right here.
Henry Rhodes breaks the huddle. Fowler Vick is your right guard. Wyatt Chandler's in there at guard, and there's a throw to the end zone. And another tight coverage as I think that was number 3, Benjamin Davis, the intended receiver. And he had his hands on it. He hits himself on the helmet as he gets up. Thinks he might have had a touchdown. So 13 seconds to go. Is 3rd and 10 from the 18-yard line of the Generals. Three wide receivers to the near side. Eli Black is wide left. Joyner in motion. Swords is going to try to keep it.
Call timeout.
Yep, he gets hit behind the line of scrimmage. And timeout is called by the Lightning. We'll keep it here for the last timeout by the Lightning of the half.
Yeah, just and around him, he didn't really have anywhere to go.
Yeah, he was looking for a lane, and there just wasn't one that ever opened up.
So Hagan Joyner is talking to the guys in the huddle.
Yeah, he's pretty animated down there.
Well, that means that he's probably inventing a play, which he's very good at.
Yeah.
I didn't see the white napkin he was writing on, but I'm sure it's down there somewhere.
The draft's getting you.
Yeah. So let's see what play the Lightning have here. 4th and 12. Throwing it over, but Eli Black can't come up with a reception. Tried to get it over the defender, but led Black back toward the middle of the field. He had to turn all the way around and couldn't come down with a catch.
It's going to leave us with a 2.5 seconds on the clock.
It really was a great play call right there. He was open. He was past the defender. Looked like just a bit out of his reach.
Yeah, Hagan Joyner's taking the visor off. He's a little upset. Talking to his offensive lineman. I think he's maybe upset with the blocking on that play. I thought Swords had enough time.
Yeah.
So the Generals will probably take a knee here and, go to half. So 21-0 at the half. The Lightning dominating the Abbeville Christian Generals. And they will head to the back of the end zone because there's not a locker room for either team here. So actually the Generals are going into the Old Warriors locker room. Lightning will just stay out on the field down at the end zone. So we will keep it here, as I believe we're going to see a performance from our cheerleaders, maybe the Abbeville Christian cheerleaders as well, and the Lightning color guard and majorette. So it started off kind of ugly.
It did, and it's finished kind of ugly. You know, we've made some big plays, and there's been a lot of positives.
Yeah.
But there's also a lot to work on. I guess as a coach, you really couldn't ask for more.
Yeah.
You know, you get a lot of things to work on and keep focus on, but also with a lead. So, and there's no team really that's better at halftime adjustments than Evangel Lightning.
Yeah, I agree. It's tough. This is their first 11-man game. There's new schemes. There's new plays. You're having to learn almost a whole new position at some areas. So these guys, they've adjusted since the first quarter. They've had some big plays. Really proud of our defense, holding them to a goose egg in the first half. Hoping to keep that momentum going, containing the run on the outside, putting pressure on the quarterback. We've done a great job. But like I said, we have some mistakes out there, some penalties. That's been on both sides of the ball. But like you said, our second half adjustments should play out well, and I'm excited to see what we come out with in the second half.
You know, and like we were saying earlier, I mean, that's just a goose egg, but my gosh, I think they've only given up one first down, you know. I think if we were to look at it on paper, Abbeville would be sitting at negative yardage.
Yes. Yeah, again, great job to the Lightning. Abbeville, they play 11-man football all year round.
Right.
So I'm just so impressed with the coaching staff and the team making the right adjustments and calls, you know, to stay ahead of this team.
So now we will watch the Lightning majorettes as we just saw a performance from the Abbeville Christian Generals cheerleaders. We'll try to get you some audio from their performance as well.
cheerleaders. Let's hear it for your Evangel varsity cheerleaders.
Nice job there by the Evangel varsity cheerleaders as well as the color guard for the Lightning. So we have about over 9 minutes to go at halftime. At this time, we will take a break and listen to a few words from our sponsors. We'll be back in a little bit. You're watching Lightning Football.
Have you outgrown your space? Looking for land so your kids can go outside and play? Or maybe you are looking to invest in real estate and grow your own portfolio. In any case, you need to talk to Sonia Swords at Exit Magic City Realty. Sonia is a top producing realtor and her experience and knowledge will help you through the entire process. Mention this ad and you will receive a $250 credit toward closing when you list in 2023. With Sonia, you will always have a friend in real estate. Sonia Swords, Exit Magic City Real Estate. Located in Birmingham, Alabama, Pryor Construction, Inc. provides general contracting services to its clients. The company specializes in handling construction projects for the healthcare, industrial, office, and retail sectors. The company is a recipient of the Associated Builders and Contractors Award. Pryor Construction, Inc. is certified by the Leadership in Energy and Environmental Design and serves residential buildings, medical, and commercial industries. For more information, visit their website at pryorconstruction.com. Locally and family-owned over 21 years, Pet Stop Pet Fence Systems of Alabama has supplied over 9,000 families with the very best in pet safety and training equipment since 1994, containing over 11,000 pets. Our Pet Stop electronic pet containment systems are unmatched in the industry. With literally thousands of possible configurations, our products can be specifically tuned for your dog or cat with independently adjustable receiver settings for each pet. Give your pet the freedom to roam in your yard off-leash today. Team Massey Properties has 44 years of real estate knowledge and experience serving the real estate needs of Shelby, Jefferson, Chilton, and surrounding counties. Offering aggressive marketing strategies to position your property for the sale in an ever-changing real estate market. Commercial, residential, investment, land, and farm real estate services. Call or text Matt Massey for all of your real estate needs. Let's go Lightning! Healthy Harvey's in Pelham, Shelby County's original premier health and wellness shop since 1978. Stop by for natural foods, vitamins, herbs, weight loss products, CBD, and so much more. Thank you for shopping local, and thank you for shopping Healthy Harvey's. Enhanced Dental is redefining the dental experience by helping you achieve and maintain comprehensive dental wellness. Dr. Morris and his staff are highly skilled and trained in several areas of dentistry, including preventative and general dentistry, root canals, dental implants, and cosmetic dentistry. They pride themselves on providing painless dentistry with a focus on aesthetics and helping you maintain a healthy smile for life. Contact Enhanced Dental today to schedule your appointment and experience extraordinary dental care. Strike lightning. At Davis Orthopedics, we understand the toll that athletics can take on our bodies. Our sports medicine services utilize cutting-edge surgical techniques and rehabilitation to help patients recover from injuries and surgery and get back on the field. Appointments are available online at mattdavisortho.com. Matt Davis Orthopedics is a proud supporter of Evangel Lightning Athletics. There's no one-size-fits-all when it comes to planning for your future. Chandler Financial Group understands that your financial goals are unique and your needs are going to change at various stages of your life. With over 28 years of experience in financial services, they can help you tailor a financial plan that meets your unique needs. Call Chandler Financial Group today at 205-620-9499 to schedule your free initial consultation. Securities and investment advisory services offered through Osaic Wealth, Inc., member FINRA, SIPC. Osaic Wealth is separately owned, and other entities and/or marketing names, products, or services referenced here are independent of Osaic Wealth. Bailey Land Group provides land survey and professional engineering services specifically related to land development. We are centrally located in Montevallo, Alabama, and perform surveys across the states of Alabama, Mississippi, Georgia, and Tennessee. We also provide engineering services in these states as well as others across the Southeast. Bailey Land Group, where we measure our success on the success of your project. Birmingham Broker was started in 2008 to help people get the most money for their vehicle. Our goal is to remove all the stress that comes with trading a vehicle or trying to sell it yourself. Avoid unfavorable trade numbers and having to meet strangers at Walmart. Let Birmingham Broker take the stress off of you and get you money in your pocket as well. Visit bhambroker.com today.
Looking for a picture-perfect smile? Visit Ortho South in Pelham or Calera. We are Alabama's most experienced Invisalign provider, and we've been helping people smile with confidence for over 23 years. So schedule your free consultation today by visiting orthosouth.com or calling 205-235-3134. And remember, smile on.
Are you looking to buy, sell, or invest? Call Mandy Welch with Exit Realty Cahaba. Not only is she an active licensed agent in Alabama, but she has been investing in flipping homes for over 15 years. Call her today so she can help you navigate through the current market. Mandy Welch, 334-315-9720.
All right, so thank you for watching our sponsor ads. We couldn't do this without our sponsors. They support Evangel Athletics through athlete sponsorships, and a portion of those sponsorships go to fund all the equipment and the licensing that we use to put on these productions. So if you need any of their products or services, we appreciate if you would support them. So first half, we got a few stats for you. Kemp Swords was 10 of 20 for 123 yards, 50% completion percentage, a long of 20. Rushing, Cade Joyner had 3 rushes for 13 yards. Kim Swords had 12 rushes for 88 yards, a long of 35, and 2 touchdowns. Cade Joyner also had a touchdown. Eli Black, 1 rush for 5 yards. Nick Cloud, 3 rushes for 17 yards. And Paul Dixon, 1 for -5. Will Welch, 1 rush for 7 yards. Receiving, Cade Joyner had 2 catches for 28 yards. Eli Black had 1 reception for 10 yards. Nick Cloud, 3 receptions for 27. And Will Welch had 3 for 45 yards. So there's some first half numbers for you. Thank you, Nora Ferris, ECS Media Club student, for providing those first half stats for us. Just a reminder of the broadcast team for tonight's game. Your assistant producer is Lauren Kate Stafford. Penn Bullock is manning the high camera tonight. Brooks Bedsole is on the field camera. Matt Holmes is switching the cameras for us. Color commentary by Ryan Staniscavage, and I'm your producer and play-by-play announcer, Scott Stafford. So we are should be getting close to second half kickoff here. I think they're going to do an additional 3-minute warm-up period for both teams to get out on the field and do a little stretching and running. So Ryan, Matt, you guys got any thoughts going into the second half?
Well, I think like we were talking off air, it's a good position for Evangel. Here we are, we got a commanding lead. But obviously there is a lot to work on offensively, and to be able to put up 21 points, we've got the big plays down. Mm-hmm. It's just about being consistent and moving the ball and kind of getting rid of the mistakes, and so that gives us something to look forward to and work on week to week as we get ready for 2 really tough back-to-back games coming up.
Yeah, I'd like to see a rhythm be set up with the offense. We've had where we'll run, we'll lose 2 or 3 yards, and we'll have a big pass, and then we'll get stuffed at the line. I'd like to see a good, consistent drive. Takes up a lot of time on the clock. But Ryan, as you said before we went into the half, we have some of the best coaching staff down there to make these adjustments that are needed. But they're not too bad over there on the far sideline. They came up here. They're ready to play. They made their own mistakes as well, but we can't just count on them making mistakes in the second half.
Yeah, I'd like to see a little bit better or more consistency out of the offensive line. At times, Kim Swords was under some heavy duress. We haven't really established much of a running game. So maybe some more consistent play out of the offensive line. Now, there's a lot of guys down there that haven't gotten a lot of experience, but we are rotating in a lot of guys, and so that's a positive. They're getting some critical reps out there, critical experience, as you said, Matt, going into those tough matchups down the road. So what Matt was talking about is next week we are at Banks Academy in Legion Field in Birmingham, Alabama, and then the week after that we go on the road to Chambers Academy. Franklin Christian Academy. Chambers is down the road on the schedule. Franklin Christian, if you remember, we played them last year up there in 8-man, and that was number 1 versus number 2 at the time, and that was a nail-biter, and we expect to have a tough contest when we go back in a couple of weeks. So we need to get those guys a lot of experience, need to establish some dominance on the offensive line. But defensively, a lot of new faces out there, as we said at the top of the broadcast. But they're showing their mettle here so far. Of course, a lot of unforced errors by Abbeville. They get after it, though, especially on defense. I mean, we've a lot of our inconsistency on the offensive line has been because of their defense. So we're ready to go here for the second half. Staniscavage has it teed up. 2 guys deep to receive for the Generals, and it's going to be another onside kick. I think Benjamin Davis might have touched it before it went 10 yards, but they don't throw a flag. So the ball never goes 10 yards.
So they'll get it at the
Yeah, I guess
48.
they get it where it died. Did they cover it?
No.
No?
They didn't have to.
They didn't have to, okay. All right. Ball is at the Lightning 48-yard line. Let's see if the Generals corrected some things at the half on offense and can get something going.
Yeah, it looked like just 3 streaks going down the field. He was open, just the quarterback threw it behind him.
I was watching my camera guy down there, and I totally missed the play. Oh, goodness. Y'all got to slap me or something. All right, so 2nd and 10 coming up for the Generals. 3 wide receivers to the far side, 1 to the near side. Stachel in the shotgun, overthrows his receiver, incomplete. It's going to be 3rd and 10.
I think on that one, looked like he was trying to rush the play faster than it needed to be. He was trying to get the ball out there to number 3 so he could get up the field, but he overshot his target.
I'm sorry. That looks like Grady Stokes, number 8. Or is it 6? It is 6. I'm sorry. His number in the front is all scrunched up. I couldn't tell. It looks like an 8 in the front, but it's 6. Stachel hands it off. Lightning defense stuffs the runner, no gain.
I think he actually lost a yard. So if they punt here, that's yet another drive with negative yardage.
Yeah, he lost a yard on that one.
Yeah, 99, Caleb Woods is really getting a good push through that line, allowing our linebackers to get through there and make the tackle.
Yeah, sorry, go ahead.
No, I was just going to just commend Coach Clay and Clay Romano. I mean, he just puts together, no matter what personnel he's got, he just puts together dominant defenses year after year.
Coach Romano, the architect of that record-setting defense 2 years in a row for the Lightning, as they were just unbreakable the last couple of years. As that's a low snap, nice bounce for the punter though, and it's going to be a good kick, but it gets a bit of a General's roll. Looked like it was going to get a favorable roll for us. And
I tell you, this ball on this turf, we've seen it on the onside kick, we see it on that punt. You don't know where it's going. It's just bouncing all over the place.
All right, 1st and 10 Lightning at their own 22, 23-yard line.
Dude, that's a good first 3 and out. Get our offense back on there. Get a routine going.
Four wide receivers to open up this first series for the Lightning. Sweep to Welch. He's hitting the backfield, spins off the man, and then gang tackled after a short gain.
Couple guys slow to get up on the Abbeville Christian side. The weather's nice right now. Hopefully we're not starting to see any cramps come up.
Second and 8, Lightning. Ball on the far hash mark. Four wide receivers again. Welch in motion. Handoff, Nick Cloud bumps into Welch in the backfield. Plows forward for a few yards. It's going to be 3rd and about 4 coming up.
It's a good little run to keep it in the sticks. Brings up 3rd and medium. It's definitely manageable for this Evangel Lightning team.
Yep. The Generals' defense has been pretty tough tonight. I mean, a lot of plays have been ad-libbed by the offense, but they're in the backfield a lot, and they really swarm to the football. Throws to the left side. Ooh, over the head of Eli Black and almost intercepted.
Very fortunate on that one. Nothing but white lines and green turf between him and the end zone on that. Definitely a missed opportunity for the defense for a pick 6 and a fortunate break for Evangel.
So 3 and out for each offense here in the early goings of the second half. Will Welch comes in to punt for the Lightning, number 22. Swade Kirkley deep to receive.
Glad we have a name with number 22 this week.
Yeah. End over end kick, rugby style again from Will Welch. Takes a nice Evangel bounce inside the 25-yard line.
Yeah, our special teams has done a great job of flipping the field when we've been pinned a little deep. So it's nice to see our special teams making an impact tonight.
So the Generals will start their second series of the second half. And they go for it all on the first play. Nice spiraling pass over the head of the intended receiver. I think that was number 1, Jaden Buchanan, the junior wide receiver. Will Welch in coverage.
Number 54, Wyatt Chandler, back in the game at guard. Or tackle.
Yeah, defensive tackle, yeah. Handoff inside this time. Hit after a short gain, initially by number 19, Simon Stafford. 2-yard gain. It's going to bring up 3rd and 8.
Really nice job of game tackling right there by Evangel. I mean, I think you had, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 players on that one.
Lightning a little late getting set up on defense. Pass is underthrown. And I think that's personal foul being called on the defense. I guess that was a late hit on the quarterback, Stachel. So that's probably going to give the Generals a first down, their first down of the second half.
Yeah, those are the type of penalties where it just shoots you right in the foot.
Yeah, you had the opportunity to get the ball back.
So the Generals bring 3 receivers to the near side. Throw a little wide receiver screen out there. Ooh, nice move there. And blocking out in front on Will Welch. Eli Black finally brings him down after he crosses the 40-yard line. Probably the best offensive play of the night for the Generals.
Yeah, great downfield blocking by number 1, Jaden Buchanan for Abbeville. It allowed him to pick up about an extra 10 more yards.
Sorry, I was trying to watch the delay and see what happened, and then the play ran.
Now you got 3 first downs in a row.
Yeah. So timeout is going to be called by Evangel as Coach Smith wants to regroup. We'll take a quick break and be right back. You're watching Evangel Lightning football on the ECS Athletics YouTube channel.
Are you looking to buy, sell, or invest? Call Mandy Welch with Exit Realty Cahaba Not only is she an active licensed agent in Alabama, but she has been investing in flipping homes for over 15 years. Call her today so she can help you navigate through the current market. Mandy Welch, 334-315-9720.
Looking for a picture-perfect smile? Visit Ortho South in Pelham or Calera. We are Alabama's most experienced Invisalign provider, and we've been helping people smile with confidence for over 23 years. So schedule your free consultation today by visiting orthosouth.com or calling 205-235-3134. And remember, smile on.
After the timeout, let's see if the Lightning have figured out what's going on defense. Ryan Staniscavage said in the break he thinks Coach Romano called that timeout. I think he's probably right. Handoff up the middle, hit at the line of scrimmage. Short gain, maybe a yard or two. I think that was Ethan Stallings got there first, or maybe Nick Cloud. Another handoff up the middle. Another good job by the defense. Wyatt Chandler there first.
It looks like Coach Romano said something, because this defense has stepped up in these last two plays.
Yeah, Wyatt Chandler and Wesley Holmes are doing a great job of getting that offensive line back on their heels. Really allows our linebackers to get in there.
3rd and 7. Stachel to throw over the head. Number 1, Jaden Buchanan, his intended receiver. Fourth down, the Lightning sideline trying to get the fans fired up.
Looks like it can kick
they're going to kick a field goal. Generals trying to just put some points on the board here.
I almost believe he's not going to kick it.
Good point. But he is, and it's blocked.
Run.
Go.
And it's caught by Cade Joyner in the air. He's got the sideline. He's going to be knocked out around the 35. And the Lightning will take over there. Extra points when blocked are not returnable, but field goals are. And
that looked like number 20, Ethan Stallings, getting up the middle to get that block. Am I right on that?
I think you are. Let me see. It was Ethan Stallings. Good call, Matt.
I can't see that far up here, and I can't see that far on the replay.
So Lightning go 5 receivers, 3 to the near side, 2 to the top on your screen. Swing it out to Will Welch off his fingertips.
Pass was a little in front.
Yeah, he had to get rid of it quick. They had 5 on the line. That outside defensive end was putting a lot of pressure on the quarterback.
So 5 wide receivers again for the Lightning. Swords alone in the backfield. Welch in motion. Swords is going to keep it up the middle. Nice blocking out there.
Good.
Slips the defender and gets the sideline. First down yardage.
That was a great broken tackle by Swords. He was in the crosshairs to be caught for just a short gain, but he was able to get up there and break that tackle and pick up the first down.
Great call right there. They had their defense coming in all from the outside, and I think that was a draw all the way.
So Lightning have it 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line. It's 7 minutes to go in the 3rd quarter. 5 wide receivers again. Joyner in motion and left tackle move for the Lightning.
Yeah, looks like Eli jumped a little bit on that one, Eli McDonald.
Just when we're getting in that routine, we got something going, we can't have those penalties.
So an adjustment made at halftime is Coach Hagan Joyner has decided to go a lot of 5 wides here to open the first half, or second half rather.
I think what his goal is to spread this defense out, create some more lanes.
Good point. Yeah, General still going with 4 down linemen as Will Welch comes in motion. Pressure upfield. Gets by the first man, can't get by the rest of them though. Huge loss for the Lightning. Defensive end on that side got by the right tackle. And blew that play up. Oh. Yeah, right tackle was Reed Castleberry, but he was releasing to get to the second level, and the guard, Wyatt Chandler, with a tough task being asked to get out there and reach that defensive end, and he couldn't do it. Now Reed moves in to guard. Or maybe he was pulling on that play. Low snap, Kemp Sword, screenplay, gets it to Cloud. Cloud gets some of the yardage back, but it's going to be 3rd and about 18 coming up for the Lightning.
I like that strategy. I like just chip away at the yards. Get another 7 or 8 yard gain here, and then you're looking at maybe putting yourself in a position, as we know Evangel, to go for it on 4th down.
I think that's an official's timeout here midway through the 3rd quarter, so we'll take a break and be right back. You're watching Lightning football.
Birmingham Broker was started in 2008 to help people get the most money for their vehicle. Our goal is to remove all the stress that comes with trading a vehicle or trying to sell it yourself. Avoid unfavorable trade numbers and having to meet strangers at Walmart. Let Birmingham Broker take the stress off of you and get you money in your pocket as well. Visit bhambroker.com today. Healthy Harvey's in Pelham, Shelby County's original premier health and wellness shop since 1978. Stop by for natural foods, vitamins, herbs, weight loss products, CBD, and so much more. Thank you for shopping local, and thank you for shopping Healthy Harvey's.
$21-0 Lightning midway through the 3rd quarter.
Yeah, I like that last play call. Nick Cloud, man, he just runs downhill as soon as he gets the ball in his hands. I like watching him run.
You don't want to be in front of him either.
No.
One of my favorite players to watch. They call him Wildcat for a reason. So tight end left this time. Eli Black is split wide to the left. Simon Stafford's lined up as an H-back. Penalty flag is thrown, maybe an illegal formation.
I think he's signaling offsides.
Or too many men. Uh-oh.
Oh,
yep.
Illegal substitution against us. I thought he was going to get us for going early. I think somebody's blowing an air horn.
Yeah. 3, 4, 5. Yeah, we had 12 on the field. Benjamin Davis comes off. And I think Coach Smith just threw his headset down. So 3rd and Montevallo for the Lightning. Kemp Swords wants to throw a screen pass, and it's almost intercepted off the hands of Simon Stafford.
So that's 2 drives in a row with big breaks that ended the drive where we weren't able to pick up the first down, but we also got away with not having a pick 6.
Yeah, I think they were in the huddle on that one. They were ready for that screen.
Yeah, probably best that Simon didn't catch that one because he was going to be hit for a loss, but it almost got intercepted. Good snap on the punt to Will Welch. Nice high kick.
Good bounce.
Another good Evangel bounce.
Oh, wow.
Well, I don't know that was a wise decision.
Yeah.
But it worked out for Abbeville.
Maybe saved a couple more yards on the roll.
That's one of those high-risk, low-reward plays.
Another great job by the special teams right there. We had some momentum. We had a couple of penalties, lost yardage, and then just flipping the field to give us a chance to pin them back deep, and let's try to get some good field position after this defensive stand.
So the Lightning back on defense.
There's a hold, another hold.
And there you see the electricity from number 3, Wyatt Farrer. As he makes a couple of Lightning guys miss before he's finally brought down for a 10-yard gain and a first down.
Me being the fan there again. You know, we sit there and they're number 9 held. Who was that? Paul
Dixon.
Dixon.
Yeah.
Just latched on, and it didn't get called.
Dixon in there at linebacker for Kemp Swords as the Lightning defense stuffs that running play. Nowhere to go for number 22, Swade Kirkley. Didn't see who got there first.
Yeah, we'll just call it the whole defensive line.
Yeah. Wesley Holmes in there, along with Caleb Woods at the defensive tackles. Reed Castleberry and Ethan Stallings, your defensive ends. Sweet play to the left side this time. And Eli Black tries to get him in the backfield. Can't, as reversing field now and finally brought down by Will Welch is number 7, Ridge Crawford. Ran a long way for about a 6-yard gain. It's going to bring up 3rd and 4 for the Generals.
Great job by the defense, staying with it until the whistle blows. It's hard when you've been playing all night, so great job by the defense corralling around the tackle.
Generals want to go fast here. 3 wide receivers left. Looking to throw to his right. Man's covered up. He's going to take off and run it and get the first down is Stachel.
That was a good football play by number 6 right there. He pulled the ball and worked his way, knew where he had to get the first down and move the chains.
Yeah, brought down by Eli Black and number 15, Jack Frost.
Little tight formation this time. H-back in the backfield. 3 wide receivers. Number 9, Cal Knighton goes to the left side this time. Handoff up the middle. Strong defense, but he gets away and bounces it to the outside. First down yardage. Still running across midfield. First down, Generals at the 44-yard line, and a flag comes in late. Is that going to be a personal foul on the Lightning?
I thought there were 4 or 5 times where we definitely had him, and he kept going.
Nice run by Swade Kirkley. Oh, yeah, they're going to get Reed Castleberry with a spearing at the end of the play. Sorry.
Well, they were fortunate that they didn't call a targeting or something like that.
So they tack on 15 yards. It's going to be 1st and 10 at the Lightning 28. Pass to the right side over the head of Jaden Buchanan. And that's kind of been the weak link in the Generals offense, just some missed, low percentage passes so far by Stakel has kind of hamstrung the offense a little bit tonight.
He's definitely had receivers open. When you watch him throw, his windup is so far back and so low, he often overthrows people.
He's going for a touchdown here, and he's got, he almost had it, did Buchanan. It was in his hands and lost it coming down hard. Will Welch in coverage.
Abbeville Christian receivers really frustrated. I don't know what he's saying, but I don't think it's very good.
Yeah, Stakel made a good pass on that one. Handoff up the middle. Kirkley gets back to the line of scrimmage and no gain on the play. It's going to bring up 4th and 10 for the Generals.
Looks like they brought up Eli Black in the right tackle position.
Abbeville's done a much better job this half in moving the ball, but time is not on their side.
Pass to the right side, in and out of the hands. I think that was Crawford. No, that was Farrer. It wouldn't have gotten him the first down, though. So the Lightning take over on the incomplete pass.
Yeah, Farrer usually pretty dependable for the Abbeville receiving core, but just went in and out of his hands right there.
We've had 3 total possessions this half. Abbeville 2 and Evangel 1. We've already chewed 10 minutes off of out of this quarter. So at that rate, Abbeville's got 2 more possessions left. And so, they've got to make things happen quickly. Otherwise, there's just not enough possessions.
Right.
So maybe you see the Lightning go to a little bit of ground and pound here and try to run some clock. Under center is Kemp Swords.
No. Did he fumble the ball?
I think he did, and the Generals recover it. That was another bad exchange between the center and Kemp Swords. So I think 2 times under center, and there's been 2 bad exchanges.
Yeah, this is where the defense really has to dig deep. They just came off the field, and now they're right back on there. A little confusion on the substitution.
Yeah, Caleb Woods runs in late. Coach Romano is not happy again as the Lightning have to take another timeout. So 1:46 to go in the third quarter. We'll take a break and be right back. You're watching Lightning football. Enhanced Dental is redefining the dental experience by helping you achieve and maintain comprehensive dental wellness. Dr. Morris and his staff are highly skilled and trained in several areas of dentistry, including preventative and general dentistry, root canals, dental implants, and cosmetic dentistry. They pride themselves on providing painless dentistry with a focus on aesthetics and helping you maintain a healthy smile for life. Contact Enhanced Dental today to schedule your appointment and experience extraordinary dental care. Strike Lightning. Team Massey Properties has 44 years of real estate knowledge and experience serving the real estate needs of Shelby, Jefferson, Chilton, and surrounding counties. Offering aggressive marketing strategies to position your property for the sale in an ever-changing real estate market. Commercial, residential, investment, land, and farm real estate services. Call or text Matt Massey for all of your real estate needs. Let's go Lightning! Incomplete pass on first down brings up 2nd and 10 for the Generals at the Lightning 28-yard line. Generals really need a score here after the Lightning fumble. Looking to throw is Stachel. He's under heavy pressure, and he goes down for the – is that the first sack of the night?
That may be.
Reed Castleberry got there, as well as Ethan Stallings, the 2 bookends for the Lightning defense.
Yeah, he was showing pass the whole way, and we just got through there real quick, put the pressure on him. Didn't even have time to release the ball.
So a big third down coming up for the Generals. As you mentioned earlier, Ryan, their opportunities are going to be numbered from here on out. Handoff up the middle, nice hole. Big run by number 9, Cal Knighton.
Gets them back up to the original line of scrimmage or a little bit more. Still 3rd and long.
Yeah. Eli Black with a big hit.
Yeah, it's actually going to be 4th and 8.
4th and 8.
So 2 wide receivers to the near side. 2 men in the backfield this time with Stachel. Trying to get to the corner, and he can't before he's brought down. Run down out there by Eli Black and Simon Stafford. So 21 seconds to go in the 3rd quarter. Turnover on downs, and the Lightning take over at their own 24-yard line.
Nice defensive stand there by the Lightning to be able to come in and keep Abbeville from taking advantage of the turnover.
Yeah, probably the best opportunity the Generals have had all night. They had the big sudden change and can't take advantage of it.
Like to see us put something together offensively. We haven't had a second half score yet this year.
Yeah.
So
that's a good point. Lightning scored 38 in the season opener and then went to the running game and just ran out the clock in the second half against the Parrott Academy Patriots. As this swing pass is caught, going to be a short gain. Generals still taking it to us on defense. Sorry.
No, yeah, the defense is swarming around the ball. As soon as that ball's in the air, you see 4 or 5 guys attacking immediately. So they're not letting off the gas on defense.
Yep, Will Welch gets about 2 yards on that first down play. That's the end of the 3rd quarter, so we'll take a break and be right back. You're watching Lightning football. Savvy Travel Group is a full-service travel agency that serves all of your travel needs. Savvy Travel Group agents bring their travel industry expertise to provide you with a wealth of information. Locally and family-owned over 21 years, Pet Stop Pet Fence Systems of Alabama has supplied over 9,000 families with the very best in pet safety and training equipment since 1994, containing over 11,000 pets. Our Pet Stop electronic pet containment systems are unmatched in the industry. With literally thousands of possible configurations, our products can be specifically tuned for your dog or cat with independently adjustable receiver settings for each pet. Give your pet the freedom to roam in your yard off-leash today. Located in Birmingham, Alabama, Pryor Construction, Inc. provides general contracting services to its clients. The company specializes in handling construction projects for the healthcare, industrial, office, and retail sectors. The company is a recipient of the Associated Builders and Contractors Award. Pryor Construction, Inc. is certified by the Leadership in Energy and Environmental Design and serves residential buildings, medical, and commercial industries. For more information, visit their website at pryorconstruction.com. 2nd and 8 to go for the Lightning. Okay, Joyner in motion, handoff Nick Cloud up the middle. Some tough yardage out to the 30.
Nick Cloud once again running downhill. I don't think he knows how to run left or right.
Yeah. So 4 wide again. Swords in the shotgun again. Joyner in motion again. Option to that side. Offsides. It's going to be called on the Generals.
Abbeville certainly not helping their cause. That's going to bring a first down too.
Yeah.
Yeah, they had a big opportunity there to stop us on third down, but just shot themselves in the foot. First down, Lightning.
Yeah, and those are the plays as a coach that so frustrating.
You know, we do have to remember this is ACA's first game, so they haven't.
That's a good point.
They haven't had the privilege like Evangel has of playing a previous game.
Yeah, we were kind of sloppy in our first game too.
Yes, we were.
Swords to throw, looks right, runs left, makes the first man miss, and gets close to first down yardage.
Stays in bounds.
Oh, there's another flag down. Holding is going to be called on the Lightning.
I guess we're a little sloppy in our second game.
Yes, I would agree.
There's probably not a whole lot of film on our 11-man football for Abbeville to get a hold of either.
That's true.
Yeah, from what I've seen tonight, it looks a lot like our 8-man football, though, you know? I mean, we've seen the power formation look with an extra guy or two in the backfield. But other than that, a lot of sweep plays and counter plays, quarterback draws. Swords looks to throw again on first down and long. Takes off and run it, slips past the first defender. Gets across midfield, and did he stay in bounds? Nope, they stopped the clock. It's the first down anyway, so they were going to stop it. But
it's a great run by Kemp there. It almost looked like, I don't know if it was a planned run by Coach Hagan, but it looked like it was definitely a planned run by Kemp. He dropped back, and he knew where he was going.
Abbeville a little slow to get back to their positions. A few guys got their hands on their knees.
It has been a little muggier tonight than any other night this previous week. I've seen a couple of our own guys on the sidelines working out cramps and getting leg massages and stretching.
Lightning's favorite formation tonight, 4 wide receivers. Swords doesn't have a man open. Now he's going for it all in coverage. Nicely done by number 9, Cal Knighton, to knock that one down. Target was Will Welch.
Swords did a great job getting away from that first tackle, but then he just launched it in the air. And I think he just stayed in there a little too long and allowed the cornerback to get up underneath it.
Yeah, on that one, I'd like to see Will break that route off to kind of come back and shorten that throw for Kemp. Keep running downhill. Eventually, you run too far.
Yeah. Kemp's a great athlete, but, he's only got so much arm. So 4 wide receivers again, ball at midfield. Welch in motion, handoff Cloud. Cuts it back. 5-yard gain. It's going to bring up 3rd and 5.
Nice little cut back inside on that counter.
I think he got his last 3 yards doing the Superman dive. Yeah, just an exciting player to watch when he gets the ball in his hands. Big 3rd down and 5 right here for the Lightning.
Yeah, like you said earlier, Ryan, you'd like to see the offense get a nice sustained drive here. Put some points on the board in the second half. Swords to the flat.
Nice.
And he's got Will Welch for a first down. So the Lightning move the chains, and the ball will be inside the 40 when they spot the ball.
Really good job there of Will knowing where the first down marker is, getting to the first down marker, and then sitting down in open space to get that pass.
And that just goes back to good coaching, having these kids run the right routes, doing the right thing. I'm just impressed every week with our staff.
So they start the clock after they move the chains. 21-0 Lightning, and time is on our side. Little hitch and go, it's not there. Swords will run it. Slips past the defenders, got the first downs, got the sidelines, and gets knocked out of bounds hard around the 22, 23-yard line.
It was a hard hit, but it doesn't look like it's Kemp that pays the price.
No.
You know, we talked about that last year on the Coach Smith show. Coach Smith said he's never seen an athlete at quarterback like Kemp that can avoid a big hit. You know, he just seems to always not get hit hard. That's a special talent at quarterback.
I think most quarterbacks would love to have that talent.
Welch in motion. Running play, Nick Cloud into the secondary, close to another first down for the Lightning. And the Lightning are imposing their will here on this drive.
Yeah, Lightning picking up a lot of momentum. Big runs by Swords, big runs by Cloud. Keeps that clock rolling.
I imagine we see Coach Joyner keep it on the ground here.
Mm-hmm.
Generals on their heels a bit. A lot of their guys playing both ways, just like the Lightning, and maybe getting a bit winded here late in the fourth quarter, or halfway through the fourth quarter, I should say. Low snap, handoff. Nick Cloud takes a man with him down to about the 7 or 8 yard line.
Like Nick Cloud looked like he was going to take that number 9 on a tour of the red zone.
Yeah, their end zone is a red zone, isn't it?
Yes. Well, he's feeling it too. Number 9's bent over and trying to shake it off. Like I said earlier, I don't want to be in front of him.
No. No, leave that for the youngins.
Yeah, Nick's slimmed down a little bit. Been hitting the weight room a lot. He was a little bit chunkier last year when he was playing on the offensive line some. Backwards pass, lateral to Will Welch, and a blocking foul is going to be called on Cade Joyner. Big collision there. Both guys are slow to get up. Ridge Crawford for the defense. Was that Joyner or was it number 8?
I think it was Cade.
Yeah, number 2.
Okay,
Cade.
number 2. Number 8, I think that's Goebel. Yeah, Michael Goebel was in the game for that play. So what was looking like a very solid drive for the Lightning, hopefully that's not a drive-killing penalty. It's going to be 2nd and 16, or 15 rather, coming up.
We'll just say they're trying to build their stats a little more right here.
Yeah.
Definitely building in the penalty column.
Yeah. That's what I was thinking. Sweep to Welch around the right end. Got a good blocking out there. Good job by the Generals defense to string it out for a short gain.
Yeah, as soon as they saw the pitch, the corners came up and contained, kept him inside. Great job on that defense.
So officials timeout taken midway through the fourth quarter. We'll take a break and be right back. Lightning up 21-0. Raleigh's Place is a Christ-centered foster care ministry that exists to live the gospel by loving the fatherless.
They serve Chilton and surrounding counties as they provide and support foster homes, host a free summer camp, provide clothing and other resources, train foster parents, and equip teenage foster youth for life after care. Donate today at RaleighsPlace.org. A picture is worth 1,000 words. Let Victor James Photography capture all of your special moments this season and beyond to craft memories that will last a lifetime. Specializing in senior portraits, special events, and more. Schedule now and strike lightning. Back for the final 5:55 of game number 2 in the 2024 season. First edition of Friday Night Lights for the 2024 season. As the Lightning played their first game up in Gatlinburg on a Saturday. A 38-19 victory over the Patriots from Parrott Academy. As we mentioned, next week the Lightning are on the road at Banks Academy in Birmingham, Alabama, historic Legion Field. Swing pass, left side. Eli Black trying to get to the pylon.
Oh. You know, there it is.
Yeah, there's a face mask. And
that's the first one they've called, and there's been 3.
Yeah, they got to stay on top of that, protect the players out there.
Yep.
So that should be a half the distance penalty. It's going to probably put the ball, or what is it, on the 9, so 4.5 yard penalty. It should be inside the 10 and be 3rd and short coming up. Lightning can get a first down without scoring.
Yeah, Eli did a great job getting to the edge. He didn't have much room to work with, but he got up the sideline quickly.
And it's first down and goal, I believe. Shouldn't that be?
No, they didn't quite get to the stick for the first down, so it's going to be 3rd and short.
Okay, I was thinking it was a personal foul.
Yeah.
It was yeah.
Oh,
yeah,
I got you. Automatic first down. You're right. Thank you. So 1st and goal. Well.
No, that we've decided. Okay. This is going to be 3rd and short.
Yeah, I guess maybe face mask is not an automatic first down.
It used to be.
Well, it's 3rd and less than 2, I believe. Nick Cloud up the middle. He's got the first down. It's going to be 1st and goal Lightning, I think.
Nope, he's calling it 4th.
He's right at the stick. So my eyes deceive me.
Give it a Big Ten again.
I think that's probably a good call. Let's see if the Lightning offensive line can get a big push here. And Nick Cloud does get it, and he is denied. The Generals also knew that was coming.
Yeah, number 11, Jalen Crossley, came around the end and just he had no room.
Yeah.
You have to hand it to Abbeville. I mean, as good as Nick is, Nick Cloud's had to work for every yard he's gotten. So the Generals, their front 7 has played pretty well.
Yeah, I think everybody in the stadium probably knew 10 was getting that one. So
that's true.
Might would have liked to see a little fake and then Kemp get to the outside, but nevertheless, it's 1st and 10 Lightning. Little screen pass being set up by the offense, and it's out of the hands of number 22, Kirkley.
You know, their quarterback hasn't been all that accurate. I think we can all agree with that. But
his receivers have not helped him out a whole lot.
Right. At some point, the receiver has got to make a play.
Yeah.
A lot of pressure by number 99, Caleb Woods, and 15, Jack Frost, had their hands up in his face.
So Lightning line up in their 4-4 defense. They're bringing 5. Hitting the backfield. And I think they're going to say he was forward progress was just outside the goal line. Is that Ethan Stallings? It is.
Somewhere around 2 to 3 inches.
Yeah, barely.
Barely.
I think they give him the length of the football, and that's it. Let's see if the Lightning can come up with a safety here.
I'd like to see our linebackers walk up to the line right here. But I'm not the coach.
They are. They're tight. Throwing it is Stachel to the flat. It's caught. Immediately goes down, does the defender. The receiver. Short gain, but it gets them out of a hole. It's going to be 4th and 9, and they'll be punting from their own end zone.
Yeah, even down 21-0, you have to punt it right here.
So Welch will be deep again to receive for the Lightning. A high snap. Gets it down. Low spiraling kick. In and out of the hands of Welch. Did he get it back? I think he did.
Took a hard hit to the head by number 56 when they were both going after the ball. He gets up a little slow.
Yeah, I'd get him out.
Yeah, I was
right
just
here.
thinking that. Let's let Will's day be done.
He stays in, though, because he's a football player.
That's right.
Four wide receivers. Clock starts on the snap. Handoff, Nick Cloud. He's got a hole. He's into the secondary. He's got first down yardage down to the 21 or 22-yard line. They give him the 21.
Big holes for Nick right there. And part of that is play call and the blocking.
Mm-hmm.
They spread out this Abbeville defense to get some more lanes and give some blocks that our offensive line can start building walls.
Wyatt Chandler, Emerson
holes.
Dollins, Henry Rhodes, Fowler Vick, and Eli McDonald. Sweet pass. There's Paul Dixon. Pulled down from behind. I think he got back to the line of scrimmage, maybe a yard. Trying to get him some reps and get his speed into the game. Hagen Joyner, offensive coordinator for the Lightning, is also the head basketball coach for the Lightning, and he says that gosh, I just said his name. Paul Dixon, thank you, is probably his quickest player on the basketball team. Handoff, Nick Cloud cuts back, takes defenders with him inside the 10-yard line.
Nick just has a great eye for where the hole opens up.
Yeah, good sportsmanship by Nick and Staniskavich to help the Generals defender up there. Clock ticks, under 2 minutes to go here at Larry Simmons Stadium. Lightning in full control. Let's see if they can run out the clock. Cloud again. Cloud into the end zone. Touchdown, Lightning.
I think that's one of those where we're definitely going to take the score if we can get it.
Yeah.
But we're not going to rush things to to get the score. But it's nice to have a second-half score. It's
It
our
is
first
nice to
second-half
have.
score of the year. And we had to earn it.
It's been the Nick Cloud show here in the second half. He's been the feature of the offense.
Yeah, he's earned his paycheck tonight.
Oh, we have NIL now?
Yeah. It's coming if we don't already have it.
Nick Sanders for the PAT. Eli Black to hold. Offsides by the Generals. We'll move it up a yard and a half.
Put Nick back in.
He is. He's kicking. Wrong Nick.
So the Lightning will move to 2-0 in their first 11-man game in a few years. But there's a lot more tough competition ahead. Again, we travel to Banks Academy in Birmingham, Alabama next week to play at historic Legion Field. And then after that, we go to Franklin Christian Academy to take on the Falcons, one of the better homeschool programs in Tennessee.
Yeah, what a neat experience for those guys to get to play at Legion Field. I remember as a kid going there to watch some games, and I don't even know if some of these kids were born while they were still having some of the big games over there. But just the atmosphere is going to be great over there to be in such a neat historic stadium. I'm so excited for these guys to get to play there.
I'm excited for him to play there, but my memories in college of the home games at Alabama being there was anytime I had to go to the bathroom, I had to pay the biggest, meanest dude in town $2 to be able to use the porta potty.
Good kick by Staniskavich. It's dropped and then out of
right.
bounds inside the 25. I think if he lets that drop, it might have gone out of bounds. Yeah, I was fortunate to play there a couple of times in high school for 6A championships. The old Robert E. Lee Generals in Montgomery. School's no longer there.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
The other Generals now.
The other Generals.
Stachel takes off. First time we've seen him run tonight.
Mm-hmm.
Gets about 5 or 6 yards on first down. Yeah, the cool thing, my senior year was, I'm dating myself now, it was the week after the first SEC championship game.
Okay. Did you play
Alabama
for
and Florida.
Ronnie McCracken?
Larry. Larry McCracken's my
Larry
stepfather. No relation, but Spence McCracken,
Spence McCracken
was the head coach, yeah.
Yep.
Pass to the left side,
Dropped.
caught.
Did he catch it?
Yeah, he did. I thought Cade Joyner was going to knock it down. Nice catch by number 1, Jaden Buchanan.
Yeah, if Cade had one more step, he'd be in the house right now, celebrating 6.
See, I went to junior high at Capitol Heights, which was a theater school.
That's right.
For Robert E. Lee.
Played with a lot of guys from Capitol Heights.
And criminals.
What? Pass to the right side. First down yardage for Wyatt Farrer.
A little
And
life for the Generals going.
Yep. Generals call timeout as they have something going here. Lightning are subbing some guys in. I got to get my roster out here. Number 34, Max Watson's in there. Number 59, James Wolfe. Max is a freshman. James is a sophomore. Coach Romano wants to do some coaching here. I think that's a great call as we're going to need some depth going into these future 11-man games. 53, Jack Nivens is out there. Jack is a sophomore as well. So good to see these younger guys getting some reps. Paul Dixon's on defense as well. Down the right side, caught. Still going, touchdown. And he beat a couple of seniors right there, and Will Welch and Simon Stafford to get that touchdown. So with less than 30 seconds to go, the Generals get on the board as Stachel connects with Ridge Crawford.
Frankly, it's the best pass we've seen Stachel throw all day.
Yeah, good point.
Yeah, it was just a straight go route, hit him right on stride. We had two guys had a chance to bring him down. A great job breaking those tackles and getting into the end zone.
Rudy Ward's extra point attempt is good. That was a nice kick. So 28-7 your score. Sorry, 27-7. Did we miss our last extra point?
No, we got it. It's 28-7.
Okay. Yeah, we just didn't update the scoreboard. Now it's updated.
Yes, Nick Sanders is 4 for 4 in his debut. You definitely can't argue with that. A new weapon in the arsenal.
Yeah.
It's been a while since our receiving team's been on the field. Looks like there's a little confusion.
Yep, only the second time tonight.
And it may be a little too late, but that wouldn't be surprising an onside kick right here.
No. I think there's some confusion on Abbeville, too, because they haven't had their kickoff team out here very often.
That's a good point.
You got one of them lined up off sides. If he goes.
Onside kick.
They
and
got
it's
it.
going to be, oh, he missed it. Nice job by number 13 for the Lightning, Nick Sanders, corralling it.
That couldn't have gone any better for the Generals right there. Great kick, perfect bounce. Landed, looked like right number 13's hand, and he just dropped it. So we're fortunate to get that ball.
So Lightning will go to work with 26 seconds left on their own 35-yard line, trying to run out the clock here. I bet we don't see Kemp Swords go under center, though.
I think this is the first game since Franklin last year where there hasn't been a hot clock. And so we're experiencing the longer game. You know? There we go.
Swords takes a knee, and the Generals will not stop the clock. That should do it. So 28-7 is going to be your final score from Larry Simmons Stadium. Again, next week we'll be on air from Legion Field. Have no idea what the situation is going to be there. I guess we'll find out this week as far as the broadcast amenities.
Well, there are cell phone towers there. So
okay, yeah. So maybe we'll have good signal strength, and thankfully, praise the Lord, we haven't had any streaming issues tonight. But I think we've got that figured out. And so the Lightning will go to 2-0 on the season. Sorry, Ryan. For Brooks Bedsole and Penn Bullock, our camera operators. Matt Holmes, our switcher. Lauren Kate Stafford, assistant producer. Ryan Staniscavage, our color commentary. And I'm Scott Stafford. We will be on the call next week as well. Again, from Legion Field in Birmingham, Alabama. The Lightning will try to make it how many in a row?
30. It's 35 now, so we're going for 36.
Going for 36, but
we'll have our hands full.
Tough opponent next week. So tune in. If you can't make it to Legion Field, we will have the call for you. Until then, our time is up. We thank you for yours. You've been watching Evangel Lightning football on the ECS Athletics YouTube channel. Strike Lightning.